Dan albino, a sexy bearded hobo, a Mila Mel, a Bobo, the PropDog family, we've got tricks.
Everybody dance now.
Like this is no kind. Like there's a ghost right behind you, isn't there?
You want a shot?
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Judgment thou art led to Brutus, beat!
Play it once, Sam. For all time's sake. That's what you think, isn't it?
Steve Austin will be that man. Better than he was before.
On the run, yeah. Oh God. Hello, hey! Welcome to the Friday Live with me, Jason, and where's Jason? Jason's gone. Ah. So hello, welcome to the Friday Live. And yeah, Jason isn't with us today, unfortunately. Jason is off sick, and kind of so is Bobo in a way. So, yes. Yeah, Bobo's kind of sick. She's not actually sick, but as many of you know, she broke her leg a few months ago, and when her leg healed, one of the tendons has got scar tissue on the tendon. What's happening? Her back claw that should go backwards is kind of stuck forward, and she can't bend it back. And I've been given a little bit of physiotherapy myself, but it's not working. And with bird ligaments and bones, they can change very easily, very fast. So she went to the vet yesterday, and we had a chat about it, and he suggested that he tries a little kind of a shoe to force it back for a couple of weeks to keep it in that position, and it will be fine. So she stayed in overnight to make sure she didn't chew this thing off, and she chewed it off. So he's put it on a few times today. She chewed it off, so he's keeping it in again tonight, so I can pick her up tomorrow, and hopefully she won't have chewed her little shoe off. But in worst case scenario, she's just going to spend the rest of her life with one paw going forward, but not a problem. But anyway,
but Dave is lonely, consequently, aren't you?
It is. I said to the guys I went home last night after I finished here, and you kind of go in, and all of a sudden the house is empty and it's quiet. With Bobo there, she's always following me, always, you know, flying around and chewing and playing with me and nudging me for a stroke or whatever, and it's so kind of quiet.
I'm sure she's watching.
Even in the shop. Every time you walk past a cage, and
it's funny,
she usually follows everyone around the shop, so yeah, it's very quiet. So those of you that have ever owned a dog and unfortunately had to have it passed down when it got too old will know what it's like when they're first going through a door, and they're used to having a dog running up and wagging a tail and getting all excited, and all of a sudden it's not there. It's that same feeling, just with a parrot, believe it or not. So yeah, but I'll soon have that feeling with the dog too, because my little puppy Stan, if you're watching, hello buddy. But yeah, well, one of my there's a litter of 5 that Stan is well, his family are nurturing, along with his the mother Doris, and the pups are about that big so far.
Yeah, they're very cute.
3 weeks old, I think now, and yeah, almost ready for me to
Eyes
go
are
see
open,
them.
aren't they? The eyes are
Eyes
open.
are open. They're
almost
just starting
walking.
to walk, just starting to get a bit of a
Very
yip.
soon.
So there we go. Anyway, enough waffling. Oh, by the way, I just had to clarify. Thanks again, Rob, as always, for your amazing intro. Always really, really good, and we got that together today very quickly. And the last scene is there with me BMXing at weekends. Just to clarify, if you saw last week's show, Jason said I got off BMX, running on the BMX track at the weekend. I don't run on a BMX track, and I don't do BMXing. Okay, I just happened to do running on a mountain bike trail that's about 9 miles long, which is up and down hill. I don't BMX, so just so you know.
Did you never BMX?
Oh, I used to BMX.
Yeah, you see, you used to BMX.
Ah, I used to be a BMXer, yeah, when I was younger,
Yeah.
yeah. I started off racing, and then my family moved from the area where the racetrack was in Norwich down to Stevenage, and there was no racetrack in Stevenage, but there's a skate park. So I took up freestyle, I learned to do all the spins, and I could do some sort of the handlebars, and I could do a few 180s, but nothing to what they do now.
No.
I mean, back in those days, this is the 80s. Back in the 80s, you do a 180, you know, a tail whip had been invented on the concrete, let alone a double tail whip in the air, and a 360 tail whip.
It's not the 80s anymore.
Anyway, this is the magic show. Let's talk
Sorry.
magic. Yeah, so Finley, dude. Finley, well done, mate. Nice to see you back on top, Finley. Must have been horrible being all that far back last weekend. So,
New phone, I imagine. Was it, Finley? New phone?
Yeah.
You've got to invest.
Press the wrong button, apparently. Bad workman always blames his tools, as I say. So, welcome to a Friday Live. What do we have to talk about today? Because, of course, we're on lockdown, so there's not a lot happening. Jason's been away the entire week, so we've all been running around doing the extra jobs, so we've not had a chance to really do too much ready for the live or to talk about too much, but we have a few things to talk about.
So we've got...
But I don't know about any of them, so I'm just relying on him. I'm just here to talk crap all day.
So we've got D4M by Matthew Wright, which is his torn and restored... new torn and restored card. He
I
had
haven't
Ripper.
even seen it. Haven't even seen it. Yeah.
Part of his Fism Act.
Well, Ripper, I thought was all right. I thought it wasn't a groundbreaking trick, but I thought it was an all right trick. And we got tons of them in, and it just never sold.
Yeah,
Never sold.
no, weird.
I think we sold about 3 of them, and we gave away about 20 copies on lives and giveaways because for whatever reason it didn't sell. Strange.
It's a tough market though, isn't it? I think there's a lot of various routines out there, so choosing between them, that's a top 5 maybe for the PropDog bench.
Yeah.
Split Focus by Gregory Wilson, so that's coming. That's been flying off our shelves.
Very good.
Actually.
Very expensive, but very good.
Airplane Mode by George Iglesias.
Which one was that?
It's an entire mentalism routine.
Don't know it.
Don't know?
I've seen
Okay,
it.
I thought about it. It's all about boarding a plane. Twister Magic. What's that?
That's a company, not a thing. But I mean, Twister Magic do sweets and
it's
candy,
Airplane
candy
Mode.
magic.
Oh, it's Airplane Mode by yeah.
Oh,
George Iglesias and
I
Twister
see.
Magic.
Right. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right, there you go.
That's different to what
The new
you
Phantom cutouts.
Oh, have we got any up here? Oh, well, I'll go get some in a minute so they can see. Yeah. Cool.
That's about
Okay.
it. Oh, but yeah, I'm going to mention the Tarbury. I'll do it now. The Tarbury DVDs are in. So if you haven't seen the book's incredible. Almost no words in it, just completely
Cartoons,
illustrated.
wasn't it?
Yeah. You've got a cartoon
Really
illustrator to do it. So it's amazing. And it closes in on his hands. It's incredibly easy to learn from the book. But he's also got an accompanying DVD out as well. So if you're interested in learning rope magic, and this is sort of moves that you don't really see. They're almost unique to him.
Well,
you know, everyone does the ring and rope routine that.
when I first got into magic, I used to hate rope magic. It was always just Professor's Nightmare, or Ring and Rope, and that's about it, and just a few boring ones, and I kind of lost interest. And then later on in my magic career, I started to see some real rope magic, and there's a lot more to rope magic than Tarbury. Even something like the Four Nightmares that Jason does is one of the most beautiful routines I've ever seen. Not Jason's, obviously Jason performs that routine, but yeah, Tarbury just has some amazing stuff on there, and a lot of it isn't done. You don't see that many people doing the Tarbury stuff. They just stick to the classics.
I do wonder if people get if they got a bit lazy and it's just too easy to look at the same resource. Everyone looks in exactly the same place the whole time, so inevitably everyone does the same routine. Yeah,
people see a routine, they go, oh, I like that, I'll learn that one, and they don't really think, oh, I'll learn something new, or go out my way and research and come up with stuff. So, but yeah. So it might be a bit of a quick live today, unless we just go off on one of our infamous tangents. I remember the date. No, okay. Right, so anyway, let's see. Oh, before I go on, I must thank Ottar. Ottar! Oh, The Fox Hunt by Sven Nordqvist, in English, of course. And I haven't sat there and read through this yet because we only got it yesterday. But I'm going to quickly show you some of the photographs on this. So those of you that have been following the whole Fox saga will know kind of what's going on with that. And me as the fox catcher. And when you see this,
can I just point out that he's nicked it from someone.
Yeah, from Martin, 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably nicked it from one of his nephews or something like that. Yeah. That's what Ottar's like, though, isn't he?
I wouldn't mess with him. Blow your house up.
Right, where's the close-up camera? Let me just put it on the right app. There we go. NDI cam and close-up. There we go. So yeah, check out some of these. Yeah. Okay, so it's a little story, pretty much about a man trying to catch a fox, or the fox starts getting his chickens, and he goes after the fox. But it's all this DIY stuff over here. This is just so me. I mean, this is brilliant. This is the whole book. I'm yet to read it, but just by the pictures, you can kind of get the idea. This is me in another life, or in another fairy tale.
It's a shame he's got a cat as a friend.
Yeah,
not
me
a
in my
bird.
workshop. Yeah, it's exactly what I was like in my workshop, building my little fox.
Actually, that's quite a good idea. We should try that.
I know, yeah, definitely, yeah. Look at that. That's Ottar's connection in there, like you see.
Yeah, you see, you've got an alarm these days, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but this is just a fairy tale version of exactly what it is like for me. So yeah, again,
brilliant.
Thank you for Ottar. That Ottar is absolutely brilliant, and I will read that over a few beers tonight, I think. Right, okay. Let's get on with seeing who's around. So yeah, as we said, Finley's first. Robert Van Buren's there. Paul Sunderland says, "How do guys? I hope you're all well. We're very well."
You're right on the edge there with that screen.
Yeah, live life dangerously, you know what I'm like. Yeah. I can put my drink right here now. I don't have to worry about Bobo pooping in it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So Paul Sunderland says, "Oh yeah, we just done that one." Is that a repeat? It is as well. No, it's not. John Middleton says hello. Ottar, hello buddy. Josh is there. Hello Josh. Rich Relish says afternoon. Hello, says Adam O'Brien. And Frank over in Florida says, "Hi guys, happy Friday. Did Alex see that Liam Montier put out a mini tackle deck?" He did see that. And Liam, if you're watching, dude, just saying, dude, because you know. So
anyway, yeah, this sort of thing happens.
Don't I remember you saying something about you chatting to Liam back in July?
I did mention.
Did you mention to Liam that you were going to do this back in July?
I did mention it to him. Yes.
Coincidence, he's got one there now, isn't it?
It is coincidence.
Liam, dude.
It's a big coincidence. But don't worry, Frank. I am still progressing mine. I think. Yeah,
We'll just have to make a much better one, won't we?
Yeah.
You.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
I'll film it. Amber's there. She says, "Hi, Andy Lewis. This evening all." George Grayson, hello, buddy. Darryl says, "Hey there, prop bloggers." Simon Keane, afternoon all. Robert Van Buren, have you still been out foxed? Not out foxed. So obviously the fox has now been in the trap twice, okay, and he's got out twice. Just my badness, my lameness. I needed to read that book before I did the trap. But yeah, he is going in the trap. In fact, I do have a little update for you. So if
I
you
just say,
want to
in the Marines, don't they teach you to live in the wild and trap animals and catch things?
Oh, I could catch him like that. But the thing is, I'll be killing him.
I see.
I could build any amount of snares or traps or
I
deadfall traps
just
or
want to clarify
peyote deadfall traps. Or, yeah, there's a whole load of traps I know that I could catch him like that, no problem at all. But it would snare him and kill him.
Because I might send some of these videos to your Marine buddies and just see what they think of your.
They'd be like,
attempts.
"Dude, just build a deadfall trap or just build a snare." I mean, I get that, no problem. But the thing is, if I build a snare, not only am I going to snare him, but he's going to die slowly in pain, screaming his head off.
All right, there. Okay.
And I can't do that because it'll keep me awake. I mean, I can't do that because it's cruel. If it's a survival situation, I had to live off him for food. That's different. But then again, I wouldn't eat fox. I'd eat rabbit. So yeah. So no.
Right.
That's the situation. Yeah, I could have him. I could have. I mean, you've seen
Right,
Predator.
okay.
You've seen Predator, haven't you?
I have seen Predator.
Yeah, that little thing with spikes on it.
Yeah.
Explode. Yeah, I can do that. Be careful. May make one up here in the morning.
Be careful coming to work.
Yeah, absolutely. But no. Yeah. So he is getting. That's my blink cam. So activate.
Oh, there could be news.
It's getting dark now. You know, just arming itself. So yeah. Because he's been trapped, he is very wary of it, and all I'm going to do is just leave it, put more food down, and slowly but surely he's coming closer and closer, taking more food out of it and getting more and more used to it. And so I've got a quick video just sped up of the last 3 days of his visits. The 2 days before that were too steamed up and foggy, but here we go, a quick update on the Foxcam. There you go. So yeah, so he is going in. He is taking more and more food, and I'm quite tempted to actually disarm the spring on it and just put a load of food in it and just leave it for a couple of weeks to let him going in and out and just be really comfortable with it again. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure yet. But the problem is I've got to keep moving it because where it's over my lawn, all the grass underneath is dying off, and I don't have patches, so I have to keep moving around every kind of 2 weeks. I must say
that that is actually the most well-fed fox.
Oh yeah.
I mean, other foxes be tipping over bins, scrabbling for the last of someone's Fray Bentos pie, and you've got pan-fried whatnots and sweet potato goujons or whatever they might be.
Bone broth scraps. Yeah, he's loving it. Yeah, he's eating like a king. The problem is now, right? Okay, eventually he'll be so confident he'll go in the cage and it'll slam shut, but he's going to be so fat that the door can't close on him. Or he'll be so well built from all his stuff, he'll just go and just walk out. But anyway, that's the fox saga so far. I will keep you updated as it happens, but I'm in no hurry to catch him. I mean, while he's looking around and trying to get all that food, he's not digging up my plants, so you know, he's not doing as much harm as he was, and he's certainly not going through my bins at the moment because there's food out there. So yeah, I suppose some people out there will say we'll just keep on feeding him, but that's not the right thing to do. There we go. But have I been outfoxed? Not yet, but I'm sure he is going to outfox me yet again. But where would be the fun if I caught him?
No, it's better if he is, yeah.
Anyway, I told you we'll go off on a tangent. That's an hour done already. Martin Album. Hello, Martin. He says, hello, PropDoggers. I hope you're all doing well. We are doing extremely well, thank you. Even though it is a lockdown. Bit of a shame. But, there we go. Andrew Vaughan says, happy Friday the 13th, guys. Brian Robson says, hey, all listening as I walk home from a crazy day at work. Would say, yay, it's the weekend, but I'm working 3 to 11 on both Saturday and Sunday. Bummer, but don't you get like Monday and Tuesday off? If not, overtime maybe. Jonas says, hi all.
Oh, hi Jonas, and thanks for correcting me on my Tenyo Tango mistake and a bit of geographical stuff. I was doing Chinese tweezers, a review for Chinese tweezers, which is by Tango. Right. But then Tenyo have got one as well. Yeah. And Tenyo. I mean, they're both. I just got the vowels mixed up.
You're fired.
I knew I shouldn't have mentioned it.
Can we mention what you did this morning?
Yeah, you can if you want. Yeah, it'll be news to Jason.
So, Alex, who you've recently kind of separated from your wife, so you've been lodging with Jason for a little while, looking for somewhere slightly cheaper to live than buying a whole new house. What have you gone and done? What have you done?
I went and bought a boat this morning.
You bought a boat?
I bought a boat.
So
I'm now Captain Kirk.
Yep, officially I can call him Captain Kirk, you see? Isn't that great?
So yeah, I know absolutely nothing about boats, how they work, wood burning stoves, water, any of that.
Set the fire in the stove.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm guessing. So I walked on board. It's a bit of a fixer-upper, but I just loved it. So I went for it. No point dawdling.
Great little location as well.
There you go. Yeah. Right, nice little island in the middle of the Thames.
Captain Kirk. I'm going to buy you one of those little hats.
I'm getting some t-shirts printed, obviously.
It's quite funny actually, because when I came up the stairs earlier, Alex was on the phone to his son, and one of the first questions he asked you was...
Oh, well, can you paint the boat?
No, internet.
Oh yeah.
Does it have an internet connection?
Yeah,
right, so, I mean, all the youngsters out there, that's the first thing you think of. See, me, when I was young, the first thing I think of is, right, can we jump off it? Is there enough room to jump off it? Can you swim down there? Can we fish off the side? You know, all these things is what I'd ask, but all he wants to know is
internet and can he plug his PS4 in? That was his two questions.
Oh, what's the world coming to, eh? Anyway, more magic. Right, so Andrew Corrigan is there. Steve, he says, hello, guys. Kevin Coombs says, stay safe. Is Dave back today? No, he's not. No. Do you want to see Dave back? Dave back. Boom. Sorry. That's why I
think we should have
Kenny Cadabra, come back, Jason, come back. Kenny Cadabra says, hi guys, are you stocking Tenyo Magic Honeycomb yet?
We've had it. I think we've had it and sold out.
We got one in. It went out again. Yeah, we ordered another one in. In fact, no, it did come back in.
Did we? We might. Yeah, we might.
We did get one more back in. Has it come back out again?
I don't know.
So we had it in because I saw it in the order.
Yeah.
But we only ordered one, so I presumed we'd have more already, and we were just topping up. But maybe we didn't.
No, I think we sold out again.
Okay, might sold out. Don't worry, we'll get more back in though, Kenny. We'll get it back in. What's today? Friday. We'll probably get it in Wednesday, I think. So yeah, we'll see. We were going to do an order today, but that's not really worth it at the moment. With lockdown, everything's quiet, so we're not selling so much, and no need to restock so much. Chris Watts says, "Happy Friday, PropDoggers." Thank you, Chris, and to you, mate. George says, "Love the reviews, Alex." Robert Van Buren says, "Get well, Bobo and Jason." Yeah, Jason's not ill. He's just skiving. I mean, holidaying. Not home. Yeah. Bobo's not ill either. She's just in physio, in rehab.
Not rehab, no, she's not.
Rehabilitation.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
She is.
Yeah, alright, yeah, yeah.
Chris Watts says, your video worked. I'm not at work watching this at home. Thank you guys so much. You're most welcome, Chris, but I have no idea what was on about. Something you did, I guess. Amber says, poor Bobo. Yeah, poor little thing. Yeah, she's, well, it doesn't really bother her, but yeah, poor thing. Andy Tingley says, hi, a little late today. Was watching another by mistake. There's another PropDog Live?
There's the two of us. There's another.
It's the alternate universe. Yeah. It's the one where you stand here and I stand there. Ottar says, I also miss my cats like crazy whenever they're not around. I understand completely, Dave. Yeah, see, Ottar gets me. Nigel says, wishing Bobo and Jason a speedy recovery. Jason is not ill! Although he might be.
Well, he might be by the time you go, who knows?
Yeah. Don Neville says, Don says that. Scott says, hey guys, happy Friday. Quick question. Is split focus the same as Trier coins? Is it made in the same way? Scott, it's nothing like it, mate. So if you don't know what...
should we do it now or should we do it in a minute? We can talk about it. We'll do a bit more. We'll talk about split focus properly in a minute. We'll show you all about it, Scott.
Yeah, think
well, the title, I mean, it's in the title, isn't it?
Think Bag for Life. If you remember Bag for Life, Scott, that was the one where you put a coin in the bag and you pull it through the bag. Think that, yeah.
Well, actually, Bag for Life, but it started off by Alan Wong, didn't it? So it used to be coin through a note. They used to sort of half push a coin through a note and pull it off.
I thought Russ's creation.
No, I think Alan Wong did it first.
Oh, did? Okay.
Anyway, don't know about. We'll track the chronology.
Stephanie says, happy Friday the 13th and Guten Tag from Germany.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. It's a Friday the 13th.
It is.
That explains so much. All these things today keep going wrong.
Well, I bought a boat on Friday the 13th. I'm not quite sure whether that was a good that was a mistake or not.
What was the character in the movie Friday the 13th? You know, the guy with the mask. The
Freddy Krueger.
No, not Freddy. That's Friday the...
That's Halloween.
That's Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Friday the 13th. Whatever the character
thinking
the
of
name
Jamie Lee
is,
Curtis as well now, which is wrong.
Somebody will tell me what the character is, but that's what you should name the boat.
It's called... Do you know what the name of the boat is?
Go on. Oh, you did tell me. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Colin.
Call it John, Fred.
Colin. And it's grey.
Going home to Colin. Going to sit on Colin tonight and have a beer while watching romantic moonlight on Colin.
On Colin.
There's some jokes in there, isn't there?
It's going to be bad, but yeah, there you go.
Okay. Evening, Dave and Alex. Looking forward to the Fox News. All done, Kevin. Yeah, it wasn't the best of updates, but yeah, we'll get better. And then it'll be the squirrel updates. Eamon says, hi everyone, just tuned in. Thanks for sending my competition prize, the colour changing deck DVD. From oops, meant to say I'm enjoying watching it. You're most welcome, Eamon, and congratulations. Lee Alex, hello Lee, I hope all is well, mate. He says, thank Crunchy, it's Friday, and a PropDog too. Absolutely. Thank Yorkie, it's Friday. Andrew Corrigan says, just had an operation yesterday, so I'm stuck in bed feeling sorry for myself. Didn't realise what day it was, so very happy when I got the notification. Yay! It's PropDog Friday. Get well soon, Andrew. Yeah, all those get wells earlier for Jason and Bobo, they were meant for you, Andrew. Benjamin said, I have the Tarby Rope DVD and I cannot recommend it highly enough. It is absolutely fantastic. Also, I like Daryl's amazing acrobatic knots with a bit of rope magic. That's not done to death. So thank you for that, Benjamin. That's always good to have reviews. Anytime we recommend anything, if you guys have seen it and recommend it as well, please do let us know, because our word is just our word, but somebody else as well who's actually got it, that reinforces what we say. And let's face it, we're always right anyway, aren't we?
Always.
Always right.
It's Jason who's often wrong.
Always wrong. Hi, Jace.
Hi, Jace.
Paul Evans says, afternoon, fellas. Any recommendations on a coin wallet for holding a gimmick Eisenhower coins? I like the look of the Himba purse. A Himba purse is good if you want to do a switch. So if you want to switch from one coin to another, you put it in, put it down, bring it back up. A better switch wallet than our Himba wallet is the
Quiver.
Quiver, thank you, Quiver and Quiver Plus. But if you just want to hold coins, we got the Jerry O'Connell coin purse, which is a larger purse which holds several coins in it. It clips onto your belt. We have the Jerry O'Connell single coin purse if you just want one coin for one purse for one coin, or we have the coin tidy which kind of flips down and has like the old-fashioned credit card things where you it falls down. It's like that, but a posh version. Those are the ones that we sell that are ours. There are some other good ones out there, but we don't have them in stock, so I can't really recommend them because I don't know what they're like. I only know what our ones are like.
There's the Goshman leather purse, isn't there?
Yeah, it's more for a trick than keeping a coin in, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
he's
after
something to keep the coins in good condition. Yeah. So, I mean, Heinz Minton does some coin wallets. We used to stock them. They're very much like the coin tidy. In fact, I think one of them was a direct copy of the coin tidy, which did come first. But they were quite nice as well. So, Heinz Minton has some. But there are, as I said, there are other ones out there. What's the? There is one by Illusionist that we.
That's the Quiver one, isn't it? The Quiver coin thing. It's over there. I'll go get it if you want.
Yeah. So do you want to get one of those? Well, yeah. So yeah. Sorry, my bad. I forgot. We've got these other ones in by Illusionist. They're pretty good as well. They're very posh, actually, very posh. So we'll get one of those out, and you can have a quick look at it, Paul. And then it's just a case of making up your mind. Jerry O'Connell. Mike says, hi guys, Trump is gone. Must be magic. Yeah. Well, has he definitely gone? Has he? He's hanging on by a thread there.
You've got to get him out.
He's hanging on by a little tiny bit of invisible thread, and it's not Kevlar, it's woolly nylon, so it's going to snap soon.
Got to somehow evict him. That's what they've got to do.
Okay, I'm going to get the close-up camera. This is the Quiver coin holder, and it's is that Eisenhower? No, it's a $half size, isn't it?
I think
it's a half. It looks like a $half size. There's a close-up. There we are. So that is the thing. Does that come out? Yeah, it's a bit of paper, isn't it?
Yeah. So, I'm not sure it is going to. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's $half. Yeah.
Well, this is a hold. This is $1.
Is it?
I mean,
that's a bit tight for it. Are you sure it's not a $half one?
I don't think they come in 2 different sizes.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's what it looks like. So yeah, I hope that helps a bit.
But if you want, I can put loads of Eisenhower coins in any purse we've got and send you photos and things if you like. So no problem there.
I think actually, it's Paul, isn't it? Yeah. But I think Paul, if you look on the website under the Jerry O'Connell coin purses, each of those does have pictures with it loaded full of coins, so you get an idea from that. But if you do want more pictures or videos of any of the other ones you've got, please let us know and we will sort you out, mate. Just drop us an email. Mike says, hi guys. Oh, we've done that one. Nigel Quinn says, I've got some amazing new products from TCC shipping their way. Mini cups and balls looks excellent. Their 10th anniversary deal finishes tomorrow. Ooh. Okay, yeah. So TCC have been bringing out some great products in, and what I like about them is they're not ripping you off. The prices are actually, I wouldn't even say they're reasonable. They're better than reasonable. They're really good price. Like the Lincoln rings, they're one of the better sets out there, and they're charging you a decent price to make you want to buy it, as opposed to some of the other people who same product and charging 10 times more.
Well, I mean, really good, accurate engineering. So it's...
And mini cups and balls. It's been a while because I used to like the mini chop cup by got mind blank. I used to have one. They stopped producing stuff, but it's a little tiny chop cup like that. It's a really nice one. I'll think of it in a minute. And since they went, nothing. I used to do my chop cup, my espresso chop cup, which was based after that disappeared. I bought that one because it was a small one you could fit in your pocket. Yeah, because the small cups and balls are good for walk around. You put them in your pocket, and it's not too much pocket space, whereas the big ones are. Walter's there. Hello, Walter. I hope you're well, my friend. He says, Dave, you need a hat and a longer beard. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm going to use that book as a, where's it gone? Well, wherever the book is. I'm going to use that as a template, and I'm going to get Mel downstairs to bring me a good old wizard hat and a long old, what's his name? My mind's gone today. Friday the 13th. Big long beard. Yeah, wizard beard. Jonas says, I thought the fox was supposed to be Jason's stand-in today. Dan Slater says, will you be getting Champagne Supernova by Matthew Wright 50p version by any chance?
Well, we've had it, haven't we?
We've had it, yeah. It's sold out and they haven't been re-released. So when all his coins were sold out, they just, for whatever reason, didn't restock. So whether they weren't great sellers and they thought it wasn't worth doing, or whether Matthew's just holding out for whatever reason, I don't know. But yeah.
I'll have a look.
Until more release, we can't get any more in. David Harris, excuse me, says, this afternoon, hello mate. Shane McDermott says, what's up? Liam says, afternoon, my fellow magicians. Afternoon, Liam. Nick Adcock says, hi guys, have you seen Airplane Mode yet? We'll be talking about it soon, Nick. James Buchanan Cowan says, Nigel Quinn, thanks for the nudge. Hi, Dave and Alex. I'm watching this from Sainsbury's Tin Veg Aisle.
Oh.
Gonna be a first, me for PropDog Fridays. Yes.
Actually, if you can, if you
like the idea of that.
if you give me some baked beans, if you give me some baked beans with the little sausages in.
What do I want from Sainsbury's? 2 kidneys and some wild mushrooms, please. That'd be great. Thank you. Amber says, a magician that would eat rabbits seems a bit odd.
Yes.
Got to be a white one. When I was in the Marines, on week 10 of training, we do our first survival training exercise, okay? And they teach you the very basics of survival, but they bring out a rabbit. And they don't bring out a wild rabbit, they bring out a cute little fluffy long-haired white rabbit, and they give one to every single person out there, and everyone has to learn to kill it, skin it, eat it, process it, and then make a warm hat out of the skin. And these things were ridiculously cute. I mean, a wild rabbit, yeah, no problem. Ridiculously cute ones. Yeah. Back in the day,
all rabbits are quite cute, though. To be fair,
not like this. Not the long floppy head.
No.
And they actually picked on me, and they said, Bonzo, you can go first, because they thought I was going to be all squeamish. I wasn't.
Didn't even use the knife.
Oh, no. Very tasty actually. Yeah. So if you've ever eaten wild rabbit, they've got a very gamey taste compared to a rabbit's been brought up in a pen somewhere. It's actually quite tasty. So anyway, they've got any rabbits that are dying, just send them in.
As opposed to
cook lunch for the boys.
One from your neighbour's hutch.
Yes.
Not half as nice.
Yes. My neighbour's one more. Han says, I've also got a fox in the garden, a very nice little puppy, but he's not getting hunted. Neither is the deer that eats some of my vegetables every summer only. The only enemy I've got was my German Shepherd that does not like the deer when they're in front of the stairs and she's on her way out. Oh, well, do you know what? I'd have no problem with the fox there if it wasn't so trashing. I mean, I have about 20 potted plants all around outside of my garden, and they're all, you know, my nice flowers. They're decent flowers, or I'd say flower beds, but potted plants, and they just go and trash them. Just everything is ripped out on the floor. It costs me hundreds of pounds in plants and ruins my patio, and then all my bins get trashed every day, and it's not like I can put the bins, basically on a Wednesday when the bin man comes, I'm at the gym when they come, so I've got to put them out while I go to the gym. By the time I come back, they're all over the floor, and it takes me half an hour to clean it all up. And a lot of the neighbours are getting similar problems, and he's been licking his lips at my little bird, a little Bobo at the window, so he has to go, but humanely. I think the fox vid is by the white building, might be another fox. I think in the fox vid, by the white building, might be another fox. No, they're all the same fox, Adam. I guarantee you that, mate. I guarantee it. Theo says, hey there, amazing people. Well, hello, Theo. Thank you. Liam says, are you going to do a review of the Sharpie card stab? I can't quite remember the name. Sharpie card stab.
Oh, is that the Sharpiest thing?
Oh, didn't we talk about that in live a few weeks ago?
Yeah, we did. I don't know if we've got any left. Have we sold out?
We did talk about it, Liam. Yeah, go back through YouTube, mate, and have a look. I'm pretty sure we did.
It's alright. It's a bit of a card to pocket come card stab with a Sharpie.
It was alright, wasn't it?
It was alright.
Yeah, it was alright. Mert James says, hi guys, I'm just wondering where I might be able to get the guitar that Danny Adams used in his circus show. It's where it falls apart when he's trying to be in the band. I don't know, Mert. I've never seen that, and you probably find it's a custom build, to be honest. Yeah, he's probably gone to a prop maker and said, can you build me something that does this? Adam says, on Gregory Wilson's site, he's selling split focus for $350, so it's a lot cheaper. Can't wait to get mine tomorrow. $350, what are we selling it at now?
1899.
Oh, hang on a minute. What is $350 in pounds?
It's £265 and 75 pence.
Siri says it's £265 and 75 pence on his site. So yeah, we're selling it about 80 quid cheaper. Yeah, quite a bit. Jonas says, with all that food, you'll soon have a domestic fox. Yeah. See, again, I wouldn't mind if he was tame and he didn't, you know, hunt down Bobo. Well, not hunt down Bobo, but lick his lips at Bobo. Cool. So George Tanton says, hey guys, when will blistering be back in stock?
Next week.
There you go. We've only just sold out, haven't we? Yeah, so that's why. Usually, sometimes a lot of products don't sell that well, and we can't hold a lot of them in stock. It's just too much money tied up in stock, so we only order one of them. So if they sell out, we've got to wait till the next reorder. So when things are out of stock, quite often it's only for 2 or 3 days till we get the next order in, and we'll only order it when it's out of stock. So just click the notify when available button, and you'll get an email when it's back in stock. Simon says, hey chaps, it's Friday again. Good to join you. Received my aqua deck yesterday. Really well made and nice to handle. Might use instead of an Omni deck. We've heard some good things about it. I've not actually handled one yet. Have you handled one?
No, they sold out too quickly.
Yeah, every time we get them, they sell out. So yeah, good stuff. Ottar says, oh my God, Captain Kirk. That's not the first thing we say in next week's intro. I've been coming in for about a week and a half saying, when are you going to get a boat? Because then I can call you Captain Kirk.
We did see some amazing boats though, didn't we? We just go and have a look at some good boats.
Yeah, Alex very kindly invited me to join him on 3 boat viewings, and yeah, the one I really liked he didn't buy, a bit too expensive, but really nice. If I had the money, I would buy. Andy Tinkley says, he says you'll love, I think it means you'll love living in a boat. My wife wants a boat when she retires.
I haven't invited her yet. Is she just going to pop round, is she, on my boat?
Hope not. I have in theory lived on a boat.
Have you?
I have lived on a boat. Forgot to tell you that.
Oh.
For 3 months.
Really? This is news to me.
In the middle of the Adriatic. Whilst in the Marines.
But I suppose
on
being
a
a
Navy
Marine,
ship.
you must have spent quite a lot.
I spent 3 months on a Navy ship in the Adriatic, so I got my little medal from. So yeah, in theory, I have lived on a boat.
You got a little medal?
I got a medal. Yeah, for the Bosnia War. I got a medal for being in a war, what's it called, a war zone for 3 months. Yeah. So our job was in a big Navy destroyer. We would go around the Adriatic and we would search different ships for illegal arms, immigrants, and funds and stuff like that. So all drugs, immigrants, and guns. And what it could be a small 2-man fisher boat, or it could be one of these big 1,000,000-ton trawlers or tankers that, you know, you've got to climb up 200 foot of ladder to get to. So depending on the weather conditions, we'd either go in by helicopter and rope down onto the boat, or we'd go in by a little rib and climb up the side, and 6 of us would take over the ship, and once it's secure and everyone's rounded up, we would then get the Navy in from the ship to come search the ship for arms and immigrants. And I got a little medal.
Well, that German patrol boat would have been good for sneaking in some immigrants.
That would, yeah. So one of the boats, one of the boats that Alex looked at as a houseboat, or we looked at, it was a German police patrol vessel that used to go up and down the River Rhine in Germany, yeah. And they converted it to a houseboat and brought it to the UK. Amazing. We've talked more about non-magic today than we have magic. Sorry guys, yeah, we've got to space it out. There's not a lot to talk about. So these guys want to hear all about you, though, Alex. Jonas says, Captain Kirk, so beat me up, Scotty. Anyway, it's a hang out with friends, isn't it? I mean, we are here for magic, but we're just hanging out with friends anyway. So, yes, they can talk to us and we can talk to them. Yeah. Afternoon Troops, says Stephen Blair. Scott Farrington says, I can imagine Alex being like Joey from Friends on his boat. Yes, Scott, absolutely. So when you had the Porsche, Porsche out, yeah, everything Porsche. And eventually he's going to jump on his boat when it's covered over, and it's going to be a load of cardboard boxes. Adam O'Brien says, will there be a PropDog live from the boat? Yes, we could do that, couldn't we? Yeah, we can go in that. Yes. Hello and welcome to PropDog Live. It's a narrow boat, yeah. Jonas says, Bobo in rehab. Leave it alone, Bobo. That's my hobby. Yeah, Jonas and Bobo can go and rehab together. You don't want to go to rehab, Jonas. Yeah, why would you want to come off the booze? I mean, come on. Chris Watts says, I showed the video to my boss where you said give Chris a damn day off. Yeah, it worked.
Oh, remember that? Yes. Oh well.
Well done, boss. Yeah. See, that's how to be a good boss. You've got respect from Chris now, so yeah. Lou's, hello Lou, hope all is well, and Jules as well. He says, Jason Voorhees. I don't know what Voorhees means. What's that? Jason Voorhees?
Well, I don't know. We'll find out one day.
It's like me saying to you, ahoy!
Well, hang on, no. So Ottar's put Jason Voorhees.
Who? What does Voorhees mean?
We
are uneducated scum. We do not know.
Brush up on my Swedish.
Oh yeah, Jason. I'm guessing Jason has joined, but we can't see who joins on here. So it's not like Facebook where you got a little notice saying who's joined on. So I'm guessing Jason's joined up. Jason, where you been, mate? You're 4 days late. 5 days late. Come on. Max Gibson says Jason. Jason Voorhees. What is Voorhees? Frank Valenti says two 2 best days of having a boat: the day you buy it and the day you get rid of it. Do you know what? That's what Mel said. She goes, Mel said a boat owner's favourite day is the day he sells it. So yeah, but a lot of people who've been living on the boats, they all seem to love it, don't they?
Well, yeah. The guy's only moving to a bigger boat, 2 boats down. So
that's what he told you. Like, yes, sucker! Got rid of it. Come on, live on land.
It was a bit silly. I had no idea what I was looking at. I was like a someone going to buy a car and kicking the tyres.
That's because I wasn't.
But there was no tyres. I was just going, yeah, it's a boat. Love it.
Is it meant to be mainly underwater and just a little tiny bit above the top? Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Just pump it up and it rises up. Okay. What about that water spout that comes out? Oh, ornamental fountain. And the fish swimming around? That's a pond. Rename your boat Bobo, says Andy Dingley. No, it's his boat, not my boat. I'll rename my boat Bobo, but just suddenly thought in my head about naming the dog as well, because obviously I've got a puppy coming, and I was thinking, should I name the puppy Boo Boo? So I had Bobo the Cockatoo and Boo Boo the Cockapoo. Adi Merritt says on board boat book reviews. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Yeah, Alex in his little rocking chair with his pipe.
I'll do that.
Trying to keep his head above the water. Trying to stop the boat getting wet. The book getting wet.
You wait, come the summer, you'll all be on that island.
Oh, me and Mike will be on there fishing off the end of it, yeah. And I'll be like, can I check my crayfish traps?
That's the real reason I didn't get the patrol boat, because I won't get you and Mike off it.
Tan says, hey Dave and Alex, what can you say about Unlocked by Gustavo Sereno?
I don't know. I don't know. It rings a bell. I think it's coming in our inbox. It's been in our inbox.
Is it?
Is it an app?
Don't know. Haven't seen it, I'm afraid. Sorry, Tantan. We can't say if we don't know about it. Yeah. They said because we're one down with Jason not being here, we haven't had time to look into new products so much. It's all been kind of like everyone running around. Well, not that Jason does any work while he's here anyway. We're just making it a little busy. Yeah. So, Jonas says, it's Jason, the character in Jay, right, sorry, I thought you meant Jason joined us. Jason's not joining us. Oh, we can talk crap about Jason now, yeah.
Oh, God, so
right, okay, now. So you're going to call the boat Jason. That would be confusing. Gonna go and sit on Jason tonight with Jason.
Yeah, that would be...
Jason, would you like to come over to Jason tonight? Well, it's better than Colin. No, it's not. No, Colin's better.
Colin, I just laughed when it was called Colin. And I've told people it's called Colin, and they've gone, no, come on. There isn't a boat called Colin. No one believes me, so I like it for that reason.
I heard Liam is buying a boat too, laugh out loud. Adam Evans says, Alex, are you going to use your hose to clean down Colin and rub down Colin and prevent peeling? Kevin Groom says, boats and parrots, are you turning in there? No, it's his boat, not mine. Bobo's mine, his boat. Yeah. I've got a house. He's there. James Howells says, the Mr. Beaumont's here. The Mr. Beaumont's here? What's that? Mr. Beaumont? No idea. Explain, James. Kevin says, pirates. Yarp. Oh, we've got to do that. I've got to get a picture standing on the edge of the boat with my leg up, a little hook there, bow on my shoulder, and a little skull and crossbones, and I can do.
They have got a big Dutch barge. They've got a big Dutch barge on there that looks like a pirate ship.
My shipmates.
Yeah.
Andy Tingley says, Alex, don't blame Chase. You rocked the boat. You wrote the boat.
Yes. Thanks,
What's that movie? The Boat That Rocked. It's a good movie. Jeffrey Urch says, hi guys, I need a really soft silk for the silk-through phone. What would you suggest? First of all, Jeffrey, how dare you send me that video? I now feel so guilty about trying to catch that little fox after that video you sent me that almost made me cry.
Oh, it was a cute little fox.
Very cute fox. Very cute video. So Jeffrey sent me a link to a little video about a rescue fox, and this guy stumbles across a fox in the woods, and it's on his own, it's orphaned, and the guy takes it back and nurses it and has it as a pet, and it's damn, it's cute. Yeah. And this little fox is a little fox cub is when it grows up a little bit. It's amazing. Anyway, thank you for that. So back to the question, Jeffrey. Sorry. Guys, I need a really soft silk for the silk-through phone. What would you suggest? Just a regular silk. Any of the ones we sell are all very. You want a lightweight one rather than a soft one. So you can get heavier silks. They're no good at all. So like the printed silks we sell, wherever they are, they'd be too heavy for it. So you just want a lightweight silk, or even a what do they call it? That light chiffon silk would be good as well. So Michael Lamar, I believe, uses chiffon silk because it kind of floats in the air for that fraction of a second while the reel does its bit. But any of the silks we've got work well. We would recommend a 24-inch silk for that. I hope that helps. Max Gibson says, not to cause drama, but is CTG by Peter Eggink icon? Yes and no.
It's not our cup of tea. Well, it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah. Some people like it, most people don't. I think it's a bit touch and go, a bit fiddly, doesn't work 100% of the time and tends to break quite a bit. So I've fixed a few. No, it was CTC I fixed a few of. Yeah, I readapted a few CTCs because they weren't too good.
The problem with coin to glass is that it's not. You have to switch the coin, so it's not actually their coin that appears under the glass. So you don't have to do lots of retention vanish to do it. Then you end up with a coin that's sort of hanging on the box, and so you end up quite dirty at the end of it.
It depends on your handling, I guess. It depends on your handling, how much time and effort you want to put into the routine to make it on your own, your skill level, whether you're good enough to switch your coins, your scenarios you're performing in. I mean, if you're going to do it on a Zoom show, yeah. If you're going to do it live, yeah, I suppose. But you've got to just be careful that your angles are right. Much better just for recorded shows, because if it goes wrong, which it can do kind of 1 in 5 times, then you can at least re-record it. So yeah, hope that helps a little bit. Max Kenny Cadabra says, sorry guys, but the Tenure honeycomb plastic is Tenure honeycomb plastic or cheap card? Thanks.
I think it's plastic. I only saw Jason play with it briefly. Yeah, I think it's plastic. It's quite thin plastic though, so it's quite cheap plastic, I'd say.
Sandy says you've got a Traveller in stock as well. They're great coin purses. Good call, Sandy. Yeah, they are. We sell a lot of those. Yeah, they're also very good. They are a bit bulky if you just want to hold 1 or 2 coins though. But yeah, they are good if you want to got multiple coins. They are quite good, and they look nice as well. They're trendy. Michael McCarthy says, hi all at PropDog. Would it be possible for Alex to dem the Gary Jones cards to pocket?
It would do, but we sold out. It wasn't meant to be a sales pitch, but we sold all of them after my review. But it's super easy, and I can. I'll tell you what, I can film something later. I could make them up. It's very easy to make one. You've only got to give me 1 card, so I'll sort that out for you, and yeah, I will do.
What, standalone video?
Yeah, I'll just do a standalone video. I'll stick it on the end of the review probably.
Yeah, check it on Facebook, yeah, or YouTube.
It's dead easy, dead easy.
Freddie says, hi, I'm late, lads. Sorry, lads, what have I missed? Well, we talked about foxes, we've talked about birds, we've talked about rehab, we've talked about the Adriatic and boarding boats, and Alex's new boat, and Captain Kirk, and lots of things. Did we talk about any magic?
Not yet, not yet.
No, yeah. Roy Brownlow, hello Roy, he says, bought Blur, hate it, too much work involved. Roy, come on. Any effect worth doing, it doesn't matter how much work is involved, as long as there's a good effect. And I think Blur's quite good.
Yeah, if you like the effect, then yeah.
Doesn't matter how you get there, it's the end result that matters. Yeah. Stephanie says, hi guys, what's the title of the song that you use for your review videos? My boyfriend wants to know. The Chaz and Dave one. Yeah, Chaz and Dave, rabbit. Yeah. Yeah.
Chaz and Dave,
Shazam it, yeah. So Shazam it, but it's called Rabbit by Chaz and Dave. It was big in the 80s, and they sang at the pub my mum and dad once owned when I was young, before they're famous. Freddie says, purchased Hook yesterday based on the video that was posted on PropDog of Dave performing it a while back. Can't wait. Oh, you're most welcome, Freddie, and it's gone down in price ridiculously. A quarter of the price it used to be. Doug Thornton says, Dave, your Marines rabbit training story is like a scene from Jojo Rabbit. Roy Brownlow says, how's Wayne the Fox in Dave's garden? You need to check out the video before, Roy. So if you scroll forward after the show to about 3 or 4 minutes in, we talked briefly about the fox and showing a little update about it. I won't repeat it because the other guys are just fed up with us talking about non-magic stuff. So Pete Meacham says, yo, my custom Omni deck arrived today. Looks amazing. Thank you for the swift reply and turnaround. Take it easy. Pete, you're most welcome, Peter. Andy Tingley says he will treat the fox humanely with roast potatoes, bread and gravy. Absolutely. I wonder what fox tastes like. I don't think you can eat fox because you don't see it anywhere. Like you see rabbit around, you see guinea pig being eaten quite a bit, squirrel, known as tree rabbit in London restaurants. So you know, ducks, you know, all kinds of stuff. But you don't see fox or badgers. Badgers have TB.
Badgers have TB, yeah,
that's why. But you don't see fox on the menu, so I'm presuming they're not very good. No. Freddie says, see my props for the sugar routine too. Can't wait to crack and focus on it. You're most welcome, Freddie. And yeah, don't forget to post a video when you've done it, mate. George says, Mini Cube the chocolate has been sold out for a while. Yes, it has. Haven't been able to get any for a while because of the lockdown, George, but we will get it soon. Stan's there. Hello, Stan. I hope my little pups are doing well, and Doris is looking after them well as well. So yeah, Doris is being a wonderful mother to my little pups. Yes, can't wait to see them. I had to see which one I'm going to have because they've all got personalities, and yeah, I'm dying.
There's going to be very little work done as soon as that puppy comes in.
Absolutely,
it's going to be incredible.
Well, Mel's going to suddenly start turning up 5 days a week. Right? I'm going to start working up here, and or you guys are going to work downstairs wherever the puppy is. But yeah, can't wait to see it, Stan. So yeah, I'm keeping my eye out. Monty says, hello all from across the pond. Thumbs up and love to all in Israel. Thank you, Monty, and to you too, mate. Simon Keane says, had a good chat with Alex in the week. Good luck on the boat, bro.
Oh yeah, thanks, Simon. Yeah, thanks for photos, everything. Yeah.
Stan says, puppies are coming along now, sleeping on the sofa. Seems like forever now. Yeah, and unfortunately, Stan, you're gonna have to say goodbye to him in a few weeks. That must be so hard. So every time Doris has a little litter, or whatever litter, you know, Stan and Andrew do all the hard work bringing them up, and when they reach sort of 8 weeks, they've got to say goodbye. But at least you better see mine and Adrian's on a regular basis. Well, I presume Adrian. You might see Adrian if he comes here to the shop and brings his pup as well. So if you don't know, by the way, Adrian Tritton, a friend of PropDog, is getting one of the pups from Stan as well. Cannot wait. If anyone wants to see a little cute video, by the way, just let me know and I'll quickly post one on here. I've got one on my phone. You guys can have a look at my little puppies. Jonas says, rabbit tastes excellent. Weird rabbit has a sweeter taste than wild rabbits who have a gamey taste. I prefer rabbit pan fry with cognac cream sauce served with potatoes, mushrooms and asparagus.
And a pint of Jägermeister,
So
I imagine.
Jonas is the man who knows all this stuff. So yes, I prefer rabbit just like this. Squirrel! Oh, kill it first. But yeah, it does have a very gamey taste. But yeah, not wild rabbit, but domestic rabbit are very, very sweet and tasty. When I ate my rabbit, I hadn't eaten for about 4 days beforehand, so I had it on its own, and it tasted like the best food you've ever eaten. Because after that long without food, yum. Torrent's there. Hello, Torrent. He says hello. Lou says Friday the 13th. Jason Voorhees. Yeah, that makes sense why everyone's saying Jason Voorhees. But thank you for everyone. We were trying to... confusing. Max Gibson. It's the name of the villain from Friday the 13th. Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, everyone's saying that. Yeah, we're dumb. Should have known. Good to know Jason isn't watching now. Dave, can I message you about a question about the forces? Of course, Brian. Anytime, mate. Just drop us an email. Nice to see your little logo on there, mate. Roy says, Alex looks like more like a scurvy pirate. The one who mutineered.
Thanks, Roy. Thanks a lot, mate.
Surprised you haven't got scurvy with your diet. Jonas says, Alex, the next large-scale illusion will be a floating boat. Yeah, what if we could do that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, levitate it.
I might be sinking boat. I might be able to make the boat disappear.
Yeah. Well, we'll sink it, and then we'll play it back in reverse and make it look like you're bringing it up from the...
Actually, I'm going to drive past it tonight just in case it's still there, just to make sure it's still there. Not in case it isn't.
Yeah, get it insured first.
Yeah.
Insure for 100 grand. I'll get my diving car and come along, you know. It's a rip-off, says Max Gibson.
What's that?
What was that with Max? What did Max say about last? The Villa on a Friday the 13th, you know? The problem is...
yeah, Trump put a subject or something just at the start.
Because Max, there's obviously a long delay by the time we get to read the comments, so it's probably something we were talking about some time ago. Rip-off, is that something to do with the Queens, maybe? Or, I don't know, something. Andy Tingley says, I want to be around when Alex has to empty the toilet and fill with water. Your little bucket, bring it into work, pour it down the loo. Amber says, I know some boat people spend the night in one location. Friend got a wheelchair on the back and locked it up on the deck and helped me inside the steps, down the steps, and pretty much carried me in. It was nice. Yeah.
Oh, great, Amber.
Yeah, just read that. Yeah. Charlie says, bonus day, and to you, buddy, a happy one to you too. Roy Brownlow says, unlocked is good to get their phone pin. I gotcha. Okay, that is an app then. Andy Tingley says, where's your boat, Alex? Shepperton or near there?
East Moseley.
just over Hampton Bridge. If you know where Hampton Court Palace is, you can pretty much see Alex's boat from there.
Yeah.
It's a lock next to it. Yeah. So you'll be at the flower show next year, will you?
Oh, of course, winning the flower show next year.
Of course, yeah. With your little water lilies. Matthew Colley says, good afternoon, late joining today. I'll catch up later. Nigel Quinn, don't forget the Magic Circle unlocked this Sunday. Okay, let's talk about something magical because they've waited at least an hour.
Well, this is something. So split focus.
Split focus, okay, right.
This is something you can give your first impression on the gimmicks and everything else as someone who can make their own coin gimmicks. So basically, it's you get a routine with it by Greg. He claims to give you loads of different routines. To me, it's the same 3 slights being repeated, much the same order, slightly different premise. But I think it's probably a more versatile gimmick than what he manages to do with it, actually. No offence to Greg, it's obviously his routine and he's been sticking with it for 13 years apparently. So there you go. It comes in Morgan and Eisenhower. Now, so
it's difficult because we can't really say too much about what it is, okay? You can't say, oh, this is such and such, because we will pretty much get done for doing that. But we do have a coin, okay? We do have a coin, and we do have a coin. There are 3 parts to this routine, well, to this coin, and you can do whatever moves you want to do. I haven't played with any routines, and I don't do a lot of coin work anymore, and I certainly haven't seen his handling. What I would say, £189, let's say £190, I would say you are paying approximately £100 for the routine and £30 for each gimmick. That would make sense to me. So I would say you're paying £30 for that, you're paying £30 for that one there, that one over there, and you're paying £30 for that one over there. So that would be something I would say. Would that sound about right to you?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so I'd have to work out how handling these or see the instructions, but yeah, that is the routine. The routine is very nice, its handling is very nice. What else do you get with it?
I would just say that, would you say that the...
Oh, well, I didn't know you got all this with it. Okay, so there's more stuff to
you
get
get a purse. Get a purse with
okay.
So the purse has, should have a matching Morgan dollar in.
Oh, okay, right, okay, you'll get a bit more for your money then. Okay, I'll have to revamp that. So,
and so that's the thing, so...
Okay, so you're getting a matching one that's the same thickness as it as well. That's a nice touch on the thickness. That's thicker than normal coin, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it feels thicker.
No, it should be. Oh. There is a difference. So basically, so this is 1.5 coins thick, essentially.
Oh, and that is
that's your
little clip.
So that's quite useful. For
okay, so you are okay. I'm going to revamp my stuff then because you are getting more. You are getting more for your money than I thought. So maybe you're paying about 70 quid for the routine then. That's 70 quid for the routine.
But that's a utility device you've got there, isn't it? That's you might have the wrong around. The coin's got, but no, it's magnetic. So
that's what I thought, but it doesn't.
Flip the coin around.
I did. Tried that way. I tried that way.
Oh, it's because it's got to be the gimmick, and then probably that's why that's a normal regular coin.
Regular coin. That would make sense. Yeah. Okay. That's why. There we go. So yeah, you got your little gimmick that you can clip on there, and very easy. Just whenever you need it, just get your coin off. So yeah.
I would say, I mean, so for me, the Eisenhower dollars are more common. They're more likely to be the ones that you use in your regular day-to-day close-up. Morgan, bit flashier. But I think the problem with the Eisenhower dollars is because they're not square edged, and also the nickel can rub off the edge and can show the copper underneath.
Oh, the copper underneath, are they?
Well, I think there's a copper nickel coin, isn't it? So I think that's what this is showing through sometimes. Whereas with with those you won't get that. So I would actually say that the Morgan is probably edges it as a better, more deceptive gimmick.
I think they're really well made. They are nice. They're well made. If you're a coin person and you've got the routine to do these, then yeah, you'll like it. And Greg's routine is brilliant. But yeah.
You also come up with loads of other stuff to do with it. Like I said, I mean, that is a brilliant ditching of any coin.
Seeing that and seeing that as well, that makes it so much more worthwhile because that is really nicely made. That is a really, really nicely made little gimmick. I didn't realise that was part of it. Okay. But yeah, nice little engraving on there as well.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, the only other thing I could say is that there is symphony coins coming out, which I'm getting one in for next week, which is very similar in the way it works. Got Rocco doing the handling for that. So whether you want to wait, I don't know. But I mean, I think if you like the routine, You'll struggle to find anything wrong with this, and you'll probably come up with your own stuff.
Nice box as well.
Nice box.
It goes on there, it goes on there, it goes on there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would definitely say the Morgan is the better one in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, but again,
And
if
it's
you're a coin guy, it doesn't matter about the cost. It's something you are going to use. It's small enough to carry around in your pocket, and anytime you want, you're not going to spend it by accident. That's for sure. Yeah, and if you want a nice little free coin routine, then yeah, can't blame it, can't fault it. Just, I mean, I could do say a little bit cheaper, but I suppose if I was going to produce those and everything, if I was going to produce it all, then yeah, it'd probably be about 130 quid. But if it's being sold through dealers and through Murphy's, then yeah, he's probably not making that much money on each one. Yeah, so yeah, that's an acceptable price. Cool. Right, all right, just more comments. Ashley says, "Hey guys, thoughts about Flipbook by Jota? It looks great."
Oh yeah, we're going to get that in. Yeah, it does look quite good. Yeah, we haven't seen it yet though, so until we see it, I really wouldn't want to say too much. But we'd quite like the look of it. Yeah.
Once you see it in stock, Oscar's going, Ashley, and we'll talk about it then. Ryan Adams says, "Could you show the Pathfinder clear pocket indexes, please?"
Yeah, probably.
Andrew Short
checked that we haven't got them.
says, "Please thank Alex for his tweezers review."
That's a pleasure.
Thank you, Alex, for your tweezers review. I just said that. All I'm going to see is his bottom poking in the air while he's bending over looking into the floor.
I'm rotating now.
No, go on as you were. No, go on. Back as you were, mate.
Oh, yeah.
See your bottom again. There you go. Look, you see? Everyone can see your bum, mate.
I haven't got my trousers. I've only got my...
That's for everyone's benefit. They've all had a close up of your backside. Right, okay. Can I do a review of Matthew Wright's 4DM? Yeah, the guys would be doing a review when Jason's back next week. They'll do a review about it then. But yeah, without Jason being here, we haven't got the time to do reviews, unfortunately. Nigel Quinn says, any review demo on Matthew Wright's 4DM? I've just done that one. Well,
yeah. I'll talk about 4DM because I did watch the... I can't find these parts. Have we got them in stock? I'm not sure we've got them in stock.
Right, okay. Ryan,
Adam, was it?
Ryan Adams.
I'm not sure we've got them in stock. I can't check they've got them in stock, Ryan. If we do, then I'll have to have had a better look. But
yeah, if we've got the next week, well, we'll maybe get them ready for next week.
Yeah, so just briefly, so it's quite nice if you like a torn and restored routine that's a bit different. The idea is that instead of restoring the card perfectly, two of the corners are the wrong way round. Basically, you're gonna have to. It's a little bit of a not downs palm, Ramsey subtlety finger palm going on, and then there's a lot of all this folding stuff, and you end up with a nicely restored card. I mean,
we do have it.
Oh, we do have it. Oh dear, I couldn't see it. So it should be. Yeah, it's good. It's definitely good. If you like torn and restored, then it's good. Quite nice to leave the spectator with a souvenir that is very unusual. So I'll give it that. Whether it's better than others, I don't know. I'm a big fan of Brent Braun's Torched and Restored. But yeah, so really, it's up to you. Watch the trailer, but I'll try and crack one open and learn it for you, if that's what you want. No. Actually, I can show you Dave's bottom now, but I won't.
Don't know where it is at the moment.
DM4 comes out on December the 9th. No, it's got it here, mate. Got it here. Unless we've accidentally.
It's not been released yet, is it?
Well, I think so. I don't know. We've got it.
All right. Do you want to write down about Pathfinder and? What we'll do, Ryan, we'll write down Pathfinder, we'll find it for you ready for next week's live, and we'll show it to you then, because with just the two of us it's awkward to go and find it. It's in one of the drawers here somewhere. Mila's hidden it in some place only Mila knows about. No new Kids Magic Jonas, unfortunately. I don't think there is anyway, is there? No, nothing new Kids Magic. Rich Relish says, surely there's a deck gag you could use to name your boat. There's got to be one, isn't there? Yeah. Well, I was saying to you the other day, you're going to call it something like Marlowe or Caps or Vernon or something. Yeah. Can you either of you do a muscle pass of the coin? If so, could you? Would you best advise learning it? I can do a muscle palm, yeah.
Yeah, I mean the real trick is to get
the callus. So when you first, I mean, I haven't done one for a while, so I haven't got a callus. So without the callus, you're kind of looking like that. You see? Yeah. Without a callus, it's difficult to do one up.
Yeah.
I mean, you think people will do a muscle palm with a hand dead still at that, but they don't. There's always a little bit of a movement, so it's almost like you're presenting it and then stopping. But by that time, you've already sort of launched it part in the air, so you're kind of like, you come up and like that. But again, because I haven't been performing for about 6-7 years now on a regular basis, my callus has long since healed over.
Yeah, mine's
so yeah, it's with that callus, you just get
it's about getting
hard skin, and what that will happen as that coin wants to pop out the hard skin, it's almost like popping out something plastic. You get that kind of like flick effect that pops up.
Yeah, it's about trapping like a little. You get a little loop of skin. You got to just get that trap.
If you want to learn it, you've got to have a reason to learn it. Okay, so if you want to do the whole coin falls down, coin falls up, then you can do that. If you want to do it to muscle palm it into your pocket, then do that. But most pockets are on that side, so you're going to want to do it left-handed, which I would never do. But yeah, some people will do it up there where they'll just kind of muscle palm it straight into the pocket. But you've got to have a reason for it.
I only ever used the little one just to get it from one hand to the other. That was all.
Exactly, yeah. So
that was all I ever used it for. I didn't do the gravity thing.
Yeah, if you want to sort of, without anyone knowing, just kind of, tip it to another house as you, so it's all whether or not you want to actually use it in a routine. So
it's not hard. You'll get the knack of it. Just sit in front of the TV and start doing that a lot.
I used to love that move. It's a quick and camera.
It's good.
Love it. Visual. So yeah, Freddie, up to you, mate. It's easier with a thinner coin than it is a thick coin. So if you want to try it with something like what have we got over here? A palming coin.
But these pennies are pretty good. Try that penny, Dave. I bet you get that penny. But yeah, it's hard to show you. But it's about trapping the skin here. The more skin you get trapped under there.
Can't find the palming coin. So yeah, a palming coin, like a Nielsen palming coin, because it has a knurled edge and it's super thin, they are ridiculously easy to muscle palm. So if you try it on that, see what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, you can.
This is the whole show now, isn't it?
Yeah. So a thin coin like that. So if you're just going to do one on camera and you just want to, just do it far away, yeah. Oh. You're not worried about doing it. You can. Yeah. There we go. Oh, wow. Right, anyway.
Wish I'd learned about these earlier.
Let's move on. Fun. Yeah. I love Nielsen palming coins. Amazing. You can downs palm about 6 or 7 of these and just produce them, one at a time and just. Right, Roy Brownlow says Alex are gonna do massive tunnel under the Birmingham in your boat. Andy Tingley says, has Stan got any left to go home? Oh God, no. I think there's like a year waiting list or something for one of Stan's pups as well. Yeah. Got to be very lucky to get one. Matthew Colley says, still serving if I can be of any help. Oh, you're still serving, Matthew, yeah. I mean, I've been out now since 2004, mate, so quite a while, my friend. Ottar says, I've heard that the cyber app, along with some similar apps, may be banned from being used in Germany. Yeah. Oh, interesting, yeah. I'm a bit afraid that there might be a public backlash if apps like that reach public use. I mean, a lot of them do invade your privacy as well, don't they?
I did say, I think, I'm not too comfortable with getting someone's phone number without them knowing. I think that's a bit, yeah.
Andy Tingley says, I used to fish on the Thames from Hampton Court to Shepperton. Yeah, I fished all along there too, Andy. It's a really good stretch of river for pike along there. So, yeah, it is a good section.
More the merrier.
Yes. And I've paddleboarded. I'll be paddleboarding past your boat in the morning, past 6 in the morning, knocking on there. Wake up, Alex, I'm going to work. Liam says, have you seen the new illusionist trick dropped call? What do you think about it? I haven't seen it, Liam. No. Max says, I was referring to Unlocked by Gustavo Serrano. They copied I Unlock Your Mind app without Mike Phillips' permission. Ooh. As well as reporting Mike to Apple, who then revoked his app developing license. Very shady. Wow. Cool. It's all going on, it? All going on. Stay away from apps. Well, not all apps, because some apps are actually very good, aren't they, Alex? Yes, some. Watch the space. I keep teasing you all with it, but coming very, very soon.
Very, very soon.
How close are we?
I think I might pop in on Sunday and finish everything off.
Ooh, coming soon to a Magic PropDog shop near you. I would say the magician fooling app of the decade.
It is fun. It is fun. I think almost the more experienced the magician is, the worse he gets.
Yeah,
he gets hit by it. That's the funny.
Yeah, the people, because Alex has mastered it, and I haven't even looked at it yet. I just know the method. But watching magicians' faces go, how,
Yeah,
and it's not like you're using the app to do something secretly. You're telling them the app is going to do the work. Yeah. There's the phone. You press the buttons. You do everything. Unbelievable. Can you tease them?
Not now.
Okay.
Not now. Okay. Wait and see. I might do a little teaser. Actually, that's good. I might do a little teaser video.
Oh, a little teaser, yeah. Watch out.
A couple of teaser
videos. Keep it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay. Jordan says Greg is going to be bringing a new smoke device out called Holy Smokes. Oh, interesting.
Oh, he's trying to make some money, isn't he, Greg?
Yeah, absolutely. Andrew Short, wow, hadn't heard about Greg's developing smoke device. Scott Farrington, I'll definitely be getting split focus after Christmas. They look amazing.
Well, come in and check them out, Scott.
Yeah, have a play, Scott. Anytime, mate, have a little play. Jordan says, said it in his Zoom lecture. Okay, awesome. Andrew Short says, laugh out loud. Liam Barden, I think the flip book looks good, but I don't get why you would have a giant flip book in your back pocket. Why not?
I don't know. I've done Dippy Duck close up, so I've carried some stuff around.
Andy Tingley says only tournament restored using signed card I think I know of.
Okay.
No, the regeneration's a great one for starters, and regeneration anyone can do really quickly. It's just a bit expensive every time, but yeah, there are a few other ones out there. Roy Brownlow says, Dave, will you be getting Acro Index dry erase big version? No idea what that is, Roy, but drop us an email and I'll see if I can get it in for you. Nigel says the DM4 comes with both QC, Queen of Clubs and King of Hearts, and a two-way. Question mark. Why question mark? You saying it does or does it? Not sure. Nick Adcock says Acro Index looks quite good. Have you got? Yeah, we got 2 of each in stock, Nick, but I don't know where they are at the moment. They're in one of the drawers here, and we haven't really got time during the live to look for it because we're the only 2 people here. Everyone else is gone. Roy Brownlow says Nick 2 version dry erase and normal mate M8. Scott, took me 6 months to learn the muscle paths. Worth the pain, laugh out loud. Jonas says Alex boat should be called Enterprise. Yes.
Oh, that is
good. It so should, Jonas. Good call, mate. Good call. Oh, yeah. You've got to do it. You've got to call it Enterprise.
Oh, God.
The only name worthy of Captain Kirk. Why didn't I think of that? You're a genius, Jonas.
I used to get this at school. Every time I went across a bridge, it would be Captain Kirk's on the bridge, all that sort of stuff. I used to get all the shh every time I walked through a door.
So it should be.
Yeah, I know.
Now you can live that dream. You can live it for real.
Oh dear.
I just wondered if you can come in one day when you're asleep and put those big like tail things on each side of the boat at the back there. You wake up and go outside and there's these big. Yeah. I'm going to put a little sensor up on your door, so every time you open your door, it goes.
Oh, dear.
Max says, "Can I ask what coin move Dave performed after Muscle Path just now?" Oh, I've no idea, Max. It's just a little something I learned years ago. It's this move here where you just kind of come out. Do you want to get the close-up cam on it, and I'll show you what's going on here?
Yeah. What did you show? You showed me this not so long ago. I can't remember what. Why were you showing? What were you doing?
I don't know. It was on my show reel. It's a move. Somebody out there will know what it's called. Other way, Alex. No one wants to see your t-shirt. So I have no idea what it's called. If you turn it that way around there as well.
There you go. I'm better. Okay.
Right. Okay. So you might want to zoom out a bit. Is it zoomed in a bit? It might be zoomed in.
There you go.
You right?
Oh, that's it. There you go.
2 fingers.
I am.
There you go.
Yep.
Right. Okay. So the move is kind of like this. Okay. So from one side you're holding the coin there. Okay. So from the front it's like that. Now really your thumb is just there to actually hide the gap there. Okay. And that finger just pushes it forward like that. Okay. Now the good thing about this one is once you do it, if you get set in a position, once you do it, it kind of comes out slowly like that. It comes round, but then once you get to that position there, you're completely clean from the other side. Okay, so from this side you get into it. Getting into it one hand is a little bit awkward. You might want to get into it with 2 hands at first, but you're just going to push out like that. Okay, once it gets to the end, you're there and you're clean. Okay, it's a beautiful, beautiful move. So one more time, you're here. I'm just getting in position there. Comes all the way out, nice and slow. The slower it is, the more magical it looks. and you get to there, and then you can just move your fingers and show the coin like that. So there we go. I hope that helps, Max, and I hope you've all learned something today. But I don't know whose move it is. I don't remember where I learned it, what source I learned it from. I got a feeling something in the back of my head is saying it was one of the early Jeff McBride coin manipulation videos or something like that. But yeah, I used to, back in the day, we're talking 20, 30 years ago, I used to be able to sit there and do all these sort of, you know, back and front moves, and I can't even do them anymore. But yeah, once upon a time I did a manipulation act, you see, so I had all this coin manip back in the day, so I could do a back and front like that. I can't even do it now. And the other one I really like, which you can do with these, is the purse palm, which I think my fingers have changed too much now. I can't even purse palm anymore. But the Nielsen ones, you could actually purse palm several coins. So my fingers have changed so much over the years. See, that used to be the perfect.
You've got to find a spot, haven't you?
Yeah, well, back in the day, this was my perfect size for these. But you could purse palm almost with a flat hand like that. But what you could then do is stick several more underneath it like that. So you had this thing where you can just kind of drop off one coin, then drop off another coin, and your hands are flat at the time. But you could suddenly go, you know, 4 coins into like a matrix routine. But yeah, I mean, whether the coins have changed or my hands have changed, but I used to be able to purse palm that. Yeah, my fingers have, over the years, they've just become, doing the Marines and the athletics and the decathlon, my fingers become very muscly. So when I used to have skinny fingers before I was doing all that stuff and just doing magic, I could do that perfectly. But now they're all bulky and everything. So anyway, right, okay, let's move on. Shooter Gower has a great DVD on the muscle pass. Yes, he does, Jonas. Thanks for that. Miles says, do that coin effect please, Dave. Yeah, we've just done that one. Freddie says, I'm getting some of those coins. They are great, yeah. So let me just quickly show you these. Look. So the Nielsen ones, they're the ones he uses in his musical magic routine with the guitar when he ends up producing all the coins, and then they roll down that bar thing. If you've seen Norm Nielsen's act, and they kind of make the noise as they go down. But they're really, really shiny. So they've got this kind of like high gloss. You can see that on the camera. With stage lights shining on you especially, they're really, really bright. We've got no stage lights in here, but yeah, they come across. But the good thing is, you can downs palm, how many is that? Yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8 coins there that you can downs palm really clearly. Again, it's muscle memory's gone like that. So yeah, you can then just start producing them. Say one at a time, but yeah, I'm out of practice. But back in the day, I could just take one at a time from the bottom, produce it, and then produce another one. And yeah, I'm way out of practice.
Interesting enough, that's one of the slights you'll need for symphony coins.
Yeah, my muscle memory of that is long since gone, but yeah. But I used to be able to do one back palm, I could go into another back palm, and then I could go into another back palm, and then I could go into another back palm, and then I could produce them one at a time, 2 at a time. Not anymore.
All at a time?
Yeah, no. Yeah, all the time, yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, yeah. But they're great little coins. I love them. Yeah, they're really nice. Just for a minute, they were fantastic. Anyway, right, Alex, is Lee Hathaway your neighbour? He lives on a boat. Yeah, he does, but he's nowhere near Alex, unfortunately. But Lee's got a very nice boat as well. Davis West says, do you have any tips for changing the lead of a grease boon band writer? I find myself breaking the lead. Just Careful. Be gentle and just play around. You'll get it eventually, yeah. So with the pens, you can actually scrape down the wooden pens to get the leads out and then cut the right size you want. It does take a bit of time, but the problem is if you buy a pencil and that pencil's been dropped at some point, the lead will pre-break into it. So yeah, just spend some time cutting away the outside of it, maybe sand it down a little bit, and just try and get those leads out in one piece. No real other way to do it. You can't burn them out because it melts the lead. So yeah, it's just patience, my friend, unfortunately. Nigel Quinn says Eric Chin has a cool looking CTG portal coming. Interesting. Andrew Corrigan says, is the app the one I saw Alex with in the shop? No, it's not Andrew. Oh,
yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah, sorry, it is that one. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. No, I was thinking of the one he was saying that was being copied and banned, ripped off. No. Yeah. No, the app's going to be released. Is the one you saw. And Andrew, post your comments what you thought of it. Nigel Quinn says PropDog's favourite tricks of the year coming soon. Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's one that PropDog will be releasing. It's not our trick, but we'll be the UK releaser, and Alex has done all the instructions in English because the original wasn't in English. Andy Tingley says, Alex, will it be expensive, the new app?
Not really, no.
Yeah. Okay, price range for Alex's new app. Wait and see. Freddie says, Burnt, Torn and Restored by Brent Bourne is an excellent and signed well.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's really good.
Does DM4 come with both? Right, you're saying does it come with both that? Do you know what it comes with, DM4?
I don't know, because I haven't opened one.
Haven't opened one yet.
Sure.
If you open it, we can't sell it.
No.
Yeah. We'll find out for you. Jordan says, Counterfeit by Wayne Hoochin is a very good toy and restored. Uses Juan's crossing the gaze at the end for a very, very visual ending and a lovely keepsake for the spectator. Absolutely.
Not strictly Juan's crossing the gaze. He just called it crossing the gaze. It wasn't. He didn't invent it. And also, yeah, this is what we were saying about Ripper not selling very well. It's the fact that everyone's got their own preferred torn and restored routine, haven't they?
Yeah.
There's so many. You know, depends
So
on
many out
what
there.
you want.
Regeneration is my favourite because it's so simple, so easy, so baffling, so clean. The handling's beautifully clean. You can get them to do, you know, pretty much most of the work. And the only downside is it costs £3 every time you do it, unless you make your own gimmicks. So, do you want to talk about airplane mode quickly, and I'll quickly go get the Phantom Cutouts?
Yep. So this is it, Airplane Mode by George Iglesias and Twister Magic. Well, George Iglesias is Twister Magic, so I'm not quite sure why the name's on it twice. This is a 3-phase mentalism routine. It's a bit like a confabulation in a way. You have someone, the premise is, if you haven't seen the trailer, you get someone up on stage, you sit them down, and they've got plane tickets, so they get to choose a ticket to a flight to any location they want, a seat number, they get allocated a seat number at random, they get to choose a drink that they want on the flight, and they get to decide which film they want to watch on the flight. And it turns out you have predicted all of these things in advance. So it's one of those mentalism routines where it's like, do you really have free will, you know, or is everything already preordained, or are you influenced in some way? And it's lovely. It's lovely. Everything's slightly different. So obviously everything is forced in a rather clever way, and it's all. I think it's quite charming. I think it's quite nice. It's a bit like dining out in the fact that you get someone out and they get to make genuine decisions, and yeah, and then you manage to predict it all. So these are the boarding passes that you get.
Is it waterproof? Just wondering if you practice it on your boat or something.
Oh dear, I'm going to watch out for you. So yeah, so you get all these, and you can make. You know, he gives you lines, but you can also come up with your own lines about the destinations and the seats. And you go, oh dear, that's an aisle seat. You'll be bumped by the hostess or whatever it might be. You get a really good. So this is the safety manual that opens up. You know, where they teach you how to go down the chute, and the one that no one reads. And that is the premise for the trick, is the fact that, you know, you didn't really read this, did you? I showed it to you, but you didn't notice what was on it. So that's quite a good joke, because no one does read those. You get a drink carton, which helps for a sort of reveal at the end, and you get a drinks list, and this is the film book that they get to choose.
So you've got the whole routine, everything done for you.
Everything done for it, really well made. I mean, it is. I mean, actually, in the tutorial, he talks a lot about the packaging being nice, but these gimmicks are so well made.
They've done all the hard work for you, so you can all be lazy buggers.
Yep. It's really easy. You get lots of phases out of it. I mean, you know, it's at least 8 minutes, or and a lot of fun. If you're any good with having a spectator on stage, I love getting someone up on stage, get them to choose a drink, you know, make all the jokes that you like. It's absolutely, I think it's a winner, definitely, brilliant. And for £65, incredible,
Bargain.
really. Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Right, so as you know, we do Phantom cutouts for the 21st Century Phantom trick, which still isn't available as a tutorial for 4 years now. But we do have 2 new characters. I'm not going to tell you what they are, because this is the test, you see, to see how good Mila's artwork is.
Can I just test you quickly?
Yeah, go on.
Can you remember what page of Animan's Practical...
Yeah. 121.
No. It's 100.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Prove it.
All right, well,
Oh, you got it? Okay, no.
I can prove it. I can prove it.
He can as well, yeah. I know. Alex can name you any trick, right? Any book that we've got here, about 300 books we've got, he can tell you exactly what is on every single page, word for word.
Artist, of course.
That's all he does. He doesn't go home to sleep at nights. He just sits here all night memorising them.
It's called the Phantom Artist. There you go.
Yep. So yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Oh, and actually, interestingly enough, you can show what the original.
Yeah. So this is the original handling of the. Well, it was. It
was called the Celebrity Trick by Percy Nowdret.
Yeah, nothing to do with 21st Century Phantoms. It was what's his name? God, what is wrong with my mind today? I'm getting old. What's his name?
not
Worked
just
for
today.
Penguin. Yeah, I know.
Oh, Oz Perlman.
Oz Perlman, yeah. So Oz Perlman popularised the effect.
But you see how old it is this is how old it is, judging by the celebrities of the day.
Those are the original celebs.
Lincoln, Washington, and
that is on page 100. And it's called
Phantom
Phantom Artist, and there's the front of the book if you do want to get that book. But the DVD, for whatever reason, the tutorial 21st Century Phantom that Oz did so well, released through Penguin, hasn't been available, and no matter how many times we bug them, they're not releasing it. So all we can do is sell the cutouts and go from there. So the cutouts we do,
won't sell it to us, because I
know we just refilm it and redo it, or just release it and reproduce it ourselves. But so yeah, we used to do Phantom cutouts that were done on our plotting machine with a blade, but it's so time consuming. You've got to constantly buy new mats, new glue, new blades. It was stinking the place up with the glue smell, so we had to stop doing it. So we only do them laser cut now, and the laser cuts look great. This is what they look like. See that one? Not that one.
Oh.
There we are. That's the one over there. So there we are. Those are the two new characters. If you can tell me what they are.
Answers on a postcard.
There we go. So hopefully you recognise them. But yeah, as you see, they are laser cut. But you don't see any burn marks, so we've carefully done them so there's no burn marks. I've spent a long time playing around with a laser cutter, adapting it, rebuilding it, new lenses, new fans, and all kinds of weird and wonderful setups to make sure we don't set fire to the paper, which happened the first time you tried it. So yeah, you won't notice the laser cut. They're just a very tight cut. It's only if you stack like 30 of them high you see a slightly dark edge, but that's it. But hopefully you know who they are. Let's have a look, see if anyone's the black pad. See if anyone knows. So Mila did all the design work on them. I converted them all to images to the laser cutter. No one's naming it so far, so no one knows. But yeah, if you didn't know, by the way, they are.
No, wait.
Well, we'll let you see.
There might be a correct answer.
Hopefully, people will know who it is. There we go. So now, if I said there's going to be a prize for the correct answer, 1 million people will suddenly answer.
For the first answer, yeah. Well, I mean, we have got a special prize, haven't we?
Oh yeah, we have got a little giveaway prize, yeah. So we'll give that away today. Nigel says I hear Mikhail Schmidt is planning a special limited edition for his bullet catch. Interesting. What would that be?
I don't know. That would be different.
A fox catch.
Bigger.
Rabbit catch. Yeah. Stephen says I've always found poker chips are best for distance with the muscle pass, but learning smaller coins will mean you can do it with anything you're given, like any exercise, train the muscle and then get the reps in. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, poker chips are light as well, which does help them, but if you learn with a big heavy coin, yeah. It's like the pass trainer. If you don't know what the pass trainer is, it's basically 5 different very thick heavy steel playing cards. So 5 of them stacked up is the same. Actually it's 6 of them, sorry, 6 of them. They're the same size as a deck of cards, but they're really heavy. I mean, you put them in your hand, so you basically learn to do the pass for those over and over again, and then when you pick up a pack of cards, it's like doing it with feathers. It's amazing. Really good. Jonas says that coin move is on one of the Jeff McBride's world-class manipulation DVDs. Thank you, Jonas. That was more than likely where I learnt it from. I have no idea where it came from, who's the original, but yeah, I have that DVD. I had that VHS back in the day, so that's probably where I learnt it from. Paul Sutherland says can't think of 1 minute that Rob is going to include on the next intro. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what Rob's intro is going to be. So Rob, I want to see a tricorder on there. I want to see someone beaming Alex up. An Enterprise boat. Yeah, got to be a long narrow boat, a canal narrow boat with some of those things coming off and the little round thing on the front, whatever you call it. So you got them?
I've got them up here. Well, to be honest, so I haven't seen these.
Have you not? They're brilliant DVDs.
But
Jeff just, he's a brilliant manipulator.
I thought really helpfully I'd go and find out what the name of that move was.
You can't. There's like 100 different tricks on each one.
Yeah. So you've got about what, more than 20 coin tricks. Same for thimbles, same for balls.
There's about 30 coin tricks. About
the balls carries
40 ball tricks.
Balls carries on into this DVD, which has also got thimbles on it. And then you've got more. Oh, is that the same one? No.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
The same thing as right. So you've got 1, 2, 3. You've got the basic moves on the first one, the intermediate ones on the second one, and all the advanced ones on the third one. So yeah,
there is a mass of stuff on there.
Phenomenal.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it's like an encyclopedia of manipulation. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I mean, I was hooked for them when they first came out because I was learning on my own and getting nowhere because all I was doing was copying people on the Paul Daniels Magic Show, trying to reverse engineer their tricks. When eventually those got released on VHS back in the day, So yeah, I got them eventually from Davenport's, I think, and then I started to learn for proper. So yeah. Mike Michael says, anyone remember the name of the move on the? Oh,
it might be. Could it be aerial treasury technique?
Oh, I don't remember. Yeah. Tom Luddington. Hello, Tom. Tom, I thought you were halfway around the world, Tom. So yeah, what sort of boat do you have, Alex? I live in a boat. You do now, mate. Yeah. So Tom sold his house up in Pembrokeshire because his wife is a marine biologist, and they got on the boat and they scattered off around the world having their bit of an adventure. So yeah, he's living on a boat now. So
unbelievable.
Where are you now, mate? Somewhere in the middle of the Caribbean, probably. Yeah.
It's just a little narrow boat. So we looked at the German patrol boat, which was literally massive. Yeah. It was twice as big as anything else next door.
Yeah. But it's not a yacht.
But yeah, but it was surprisingly. They're all surprisingly cheap. It's the moorings that get you. I
like the engine room in the German.
Yeah, it had an engine room.
You go in the engine room, you've got this massive engine. I mean, it's like huge. Yeah.
So the engine room was pretty cool. What else did we look at? Yeah, we looked at a few different. There was an old tug.
The German patrol boat was a 53-footer. You did a 43-foot fiberglass hull day skipper boat.
Yeah.
Then you looked at the expensive mooring one in Richmond, which was a 44-foot fiberglass hull, but quite small.
It was like an old tug, I think, or something. Was it? No, it wasn't a tug. No, I don't know. It's still, but there were lots of different shapes.
A day boat, yeah.
Lots of different shapes, but the narrow boat was by far the cheapest and most convenient for work and everything. So.
And no council tax.
Shh. No council tax.
Yeah. There is a reason. No man's land. Yeah. It's the mooring, not the boat. Yeah. John Middleton said, "Is that top toughened glass?"
No,
unfortunately, not. No. George says, "I wish there was an Among Us themed trick." An Among Us. What's Among Us? Is that some? Not sure. What Among Us. Maybe it's a kids' TV show. I don't know. An Among Us.
Or autocorrect some kind.
Yeah. Nigel says, "You allow customers in the store?" No, Nigel. It's click and collect only. I'm afraid you can order online and come and collect them at the front door. So. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't allow anyone in. It's against the law right now.
But we are actually inside, so aren't we? We are actually all here, though. It's not any different.
Oh yeah, we're all here. Yeah, so yeah, it's just internet only or click and collect. So yeah, it's against the law to come in. So, but I'm sure if it's raining, you come and stand in the doorway. When will your new trick come out? Says George. Soon. Andrew Corrigan, the app is unbelievable. It's got multiple twists, and you're not expecting. So great for magicians and spectators.
Oh, thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew. Yes. Nothing to do with the way it's performed. Really good, really good. And you've learned it very well as well. Yeah. It is easy to learn though.
Yeah, it is easy. Yeah,
it's a few calculations, isn't a minor easy calculations to learn.
Bit of practice, but it's well worth it.
What, an hour and a half learning?
Yeah, you have it nailed.
Yeah. And Nick Adcock says airplane mode should fly off the shelf. Hey. Jordan says how much for the airplane mode?
$64.99.
Bargain. Yeah. Ottar, the flight brochure routine, how language dependent is that? I would imagine it's quite, isn't it?
So the language dependent bit would be the drinks. You could. I don't think there's any reason. I mean, if you can get on Photoshop and reproduce the drinks menu, and obviously, obviously everything has been written in English. So the only thing that really actually requires to be read properly is the drinks menu, I think. But you could reproduce that if you could. So it's not based on anagrams or anything like that, so you can change the words. But obviously it's entirely in English as it comes. If that helps.
Pascal's dropped us a message. Pascal, drop us an email, mate. We won't get a chance after the show to do anything because we're all closing down after that. So we'll look at it Monday when the shop's back open, and we can go from there and have a look at it. Andrew Short says, Pascal, is it a zipper pocket in the wallet? Okay. Elon Musk says, John Middleton.
Well, that
is not Elon Musk.
Close.
No. That one looks kind of like him though. But yeah. So good to know that the very first comment was Elon Musk. Andrew Shaw, is the inner pocket a zipper or a snap? That's reference to Pascal. Show again, says Andy Tingley. Are you on about this?
Yeah. So this is the one no one's got.
This is the one no one's got. So let me just see. Quickly go over the iPhone close-up cam. So that is the other one there. Where is it? There we go. That way. Delay. There we are. So hopefully you can get it from there. It's not somebody that I'm very familiar with myself, but a lot of youngsters
might be an age.
Ottar, I definitely knew. Yeah, Elon got it. Sorry, Ottar got Elon. Sorry, yeah, Elon's on here. Yeah. Elon said it was Ottar. Benjamin.
We could do an Ottar one.
They're Wink Martindale. Not sure what that is. Check out the Jekai U and the Harapan on Instagram for some ideas of Among Us themed card tricks. Oh, thank you, Nigel. I still don't know what Among Us is, but there we go. And a random pretty girl.
Oh no, Eddie got it right. Go up.
Johnny Cash and Beyonce subscriber. Angelina Jolie says Paul Sunderland. Who got it right? Oh yeah, Rihanna. Yeah, 80 got it right. Well done, 80. Yeah, it is Rihanna. So it's not that bad then. Angelina Jolie.
Beckham's.
William McKay, Sandy Tingley. And he's been on the beer. Bob got it right. He said Rihanna as well. I believe the bullet catch will be an antiquated look, display box, etc. Well, display box is no good, is it? It's got to be for the lay people. The McBride DVDs are great, says Jonas. Jordan says, do you still have Optrix, and how much is it? I'm not sure. I don't think we've got any in stock. Have a look on the website, Jordan. It'll tell you where we've got in stock. I
haven't seen it for a while.
Tom's in the Canaries at the moment. Oh, if you're anywhere near Tenerife, pop in and see my magician friend Joe. He's got the best magic show on the island. I built him his first ever fire cage and helped him out when he first started. So yeah.
And I must just say, I'm not a marine biologist by any stretch, but I watched My Teacher Octopus.
Yes, isn't it good?
And so anyone who's got Netflix who's interested in something a bit different, that is incredible. Tom might have an opinion on that, but it's a wonderful little documentary.
Yeah. But yeah, good to hear from you, Tom, and keep us posted every now and again where you are, mate. You're having an adventure of a lifetime there. Yeah. So Andy Tingley says, Alex, can I ask rough costs of the boat and mooring fees?
My boat in particular, 28,000 and 400 a month for the mooring fees.
Mooring fees are very much dependent where you are though, because the ones up by Kingston were 700, was it?
Yeah.
So yeah, it depends on where it is. I mean, some boats, the German patrol boat was 60 grand, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The first one was 50 grand, but tiny. But that's so expensive because it's linked to the £400 mooring right in the middle of Twickenham, which is so sought after as a place. So you can have a really crappy boat with a beautiful mooring, which will cost you a fortune, or you can have a really big boat with crappy mooring, which will be really cheap, or you can have a bit of both. And yeah,
I mean, if you're lucky. So where I am, there is a mooring going without a boat, but that's 26,000 with no boat on it.
Yeah.
So that's what you end up paying. So then you've got to go and buy a boat. So you can, it's difficult. So you have to sort of shop around, and it was a bit of a huge learning curve. Really,
the
very
first
quickly.
boat was 50 grand.
Yep.
With a 400 grand mooring, but that's in Twickenham. If you bought that boat up, say Yorkshire, Derbyshire, Birmingham, whatever, you'd probably pay 25 for it.
Yeah.
But then you wouldn't have had the mooring, and getting the moorings, they're like proverbial rocking horse poop.
Yeah.
So they're as rare as my bloody fox in a cage. Yeah.
So the boat does need work, but it's a £400 mooring in London. So.
Brilliant. Can't find a cheaper way to live in London than that. There you go. Right, Jonas says, no, Alex, aerial treasury is one of Jess Miser's dream routines. There you go. See, Jonas, he's just...
Well, do you know what, Jonas? I've got no choice now but to take these DVDs home and find it, have I?
Oh, you have to sit there and watch them all. Oh, what a shame that is.
Has he not got a book? Can I...
Well, you can borrow my VHS cassettes if you like and watch those. That way you haven't got to open those.
That's just got to sit there as fast forwarding.
Yeah, you've got to keep getting the tracking right on it. Yeah. Make sure you remind them when you're finished.
Yes.
Roy,
that's annoying. Yeah.
Roy says, is Alex doing Kids Pirate Show soon? Yeah. Pascal says, no zipper and no snap. Rihanna, says Andrew Corrigan. Yes, it is Rihanna. Gary Scott, thank you guys.
What a young, youthful, on the ball audience we've got.
Mila will be very happy to know that our designs are right, because they take about an hour and a half to 2 hours to make into a cutout, and especially to get right on the laser cutter, because everything has to be sort of replotted and everything. So to keep all the shape, Mila's done a really, really good job.
Yeah, and obviously I think because some of it is you can have bits that obviously wouldn't work because the whole face will just fall out the middle. So there is a knack to it. Yeah,
or if it's too thin, it'll just set fire to it on the laser cutters. You've got to have a certain gap and everything. Yeah. So. Right, Jonas says, I believe the move is Lou Lancaster's The Eclipse production. It's on volume 3 of McBride's Worth. See, I watched all 3 of them.
You only bought 3.
Thank you, Jonas.
No, that's the only one Davenport's had in stock, isn't it?
Yeah. Jonas, you are amazing, my friend.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I didn't see it because coins is in a different order on the third one. So I assumed this one was just balls and thimbles. So there you go.
So he's got scurvy and seasickness, and the salt's gone to his head, you know. Jordan says, Among Us is a computer game, sci-fi murder mystery time game. Oh.
Okay.
Interesting. Thank you for that, Jordan. I know what it is now. I never heard of it. Mike Michael says, thank you for Jonas. I'm ordering it. I hope you're right. Ha ha. Tom Ludington, my octopus teacher is amazing. He's seen it. Yeah, we are on Tenerife.
Oh,
let us know your contact magician friend here, Dave. I'll look him up. Currently translating my show into Spanish. Corte la carta, por favor. Escribe su nombre on la carta.
It's just disgusting.
Yeah,
You can't say
so,
that. It's a family show.
Yeah, so Joe Gwillan is the name. So Guillan. He lives actually in Savaki, but he does all the main shows in all the main hotels. He's Spanish. He's about 7 foot tall, very big guy. He's probably in his 60s now, and he started the on the island good 20 odd years ago. I went out there and helped him start the show, and to be honest, he was the worst magician on the island at the time. Complete beginner. He'd gone from close up. He decided he was going to move to Spain and have a stand-up show, and all he'd done is close up magic. He used to be Juan Tamara's bodyguard, believe it or not, back in the day, and that's how he got into magic. And so he did close up. He's an alright close up magician, and him and his wife, who is English, decided to move to Tenerife and have a show. So I built my fire cage, and we went out there and we worked on Dove Productions and everything together, and he was terrible. And he kept at it, and he now, all these years later, has the best show on the island. He has God knows how many assistants, and he's like 30 different shows. Yeah, very, very good. So yeah, Joe Gwillan, do check him out. There's posters all over the island for him, or you can go on his website and see a show reel. So yeah, that's. But yeah, it's good to know you're having a good time out there, Tom. And I'm so jealous, I nearly did that once. I was telling you the other day, didn't I? I nearly got up and sold everything and went on a boat and toured the world. Nick Hancock says airplane mode should fly. I thought we've done that one already. Put your boat downstairs, Alex. 50 quid a month.
Well, I was almost in a caravan outside, so not far off.
Freddie says, have you read the books Principia? If so, what do you think of them?
I haven't got it yet, no. So we keep selling out, and I'm too. I felt too guilty to keep one for myself when they keep flying off the shelf. I have flipped through it. Looks absolutely incredible. Comes with some gimmicks. Really well explained. So yeah, I mean, the rate it's selling and the reviews it's getting, it can't be anything but. I mean,
yeah. He says also, I'm looking at learning more mentalism. What would you say is your favourite mentalism book that isn't 13 Steps?
Well, I haven't read many mentalism.
I haven't
books.
Actually. I don't know. Yeah,
Oh well, I mean, so Ben Blau, who does mentalism with cards, and he really does make the card tricks into mentalism tricks. It's very clever how he does that. So his asymptotes and true fables are really, really good. If you're doing for close-up mentalism, I would highly recommend those. He actually won the Eugene Berger Trick of the Year, and Eugene actually put one of his routines into his show, so he's that good. But otherwise, Prism is probably the one that I would read first.
What about Practical Mental Magic?
Well,
I hear there's some good stuff on page 100. Yeah, if anyone's got any recommendations for Freddie, yeah, please do put them on there.
Turville's in Practical Mental Magic as well. That's a good trick. It's got some stuff on billets and things in that. So yeah, do you know what? I'll do a mentalism book for next week. Sometimes I don't like them. That's the problem.
And he says, how would mooring fees work out if you're on the move and only moor at night? So that's what Lee Hathaway does. Pretty much you become a river gypsy. You're living, you're just moving. You haven't got to move every night. There's a lot of places. Yeah, they're not residential moorings. They're kind of pleasure moorings. So you can moor there for 2 or 3 days at a time and move on. Some of them you have to pay for. Most of them you don't. As long as you move every so often, then they can't do anything about it. There's a bit of it's a bit frowned upon because you are kind of playing the system, if you like. But yeah, most people do it. Well, not most people, a lot of people do it.
It's kind of like it's an open sort of way of doing it. I mean, everyone does it. I think everyone knows people are doing it.
It's like living in a camper van. You park somewhere for a few days and you go and move somewhere else. So not to piss off the neighbours. Eddie Grant says, is the patch over Alex's eye? Brian says, George, you look sus among us ref guys, don't worry. Andrew Corrigan, so if I order phantom cutouts from your website, is it more of a production than method? So can I buy the cutouts? Are you able to figure it out due to the fact there are no instructions?
Yeah, you'd be able to figure
I'll tell you what, if you want to do it, Andrew, just go on YouTube. You see loads of magicians performing it. If you want to work it out, work it out. You're not stepping on Oz Perlman's feat as such because he's just giving his version of it. If you watch somebody else doing it, you're learning pretty much the animal and stuff from the beginning. It's really easy to do. You'll figure it out without the DVD if you want to. Jonas says, Michaels, if I'm wrong, I owe you a drink. I'm right, you owe me 3. Either way, I get a drink and you get to watch a great Magic app. Pete Turner's astronomical is a good shout if you're doing distant stuff, even good for Zoom, says Jordan. Right, guys, we are running out of time now. We've done an hour and 3/4.
All right. Oh, yeah. Prodigal is good. The Atlas Brooking one for anagrams. This one before train tracking. Train tracking I found to be too in depth, really. But Prodigal teaches you how to make your own anagrams and everything else. So you give someone Premiership football teams, and then you're able to figure out which one they're thinking of. So that was that book. I did enjoy it, and it did open up quite a lot of ideas. So yeah, that's a really good book.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So guys, we've done an hour and 3/4 so far. So much for this quick show today. So no more comments. Are you doing a book review today or not? Or do you
I was just.
Do it next week?
Yeah, I'll do it next week.
Do it next week. Yeah, because we are running out of time because we've just talked like an hour and 40 minutes about everything else but Magic and 5 minutes on Magic. So no more comments, guys, and then we'll do a quick giveaway and they'll call it a day. So I like Peter Turner stuff, said Brian Robson. Thank you, says Freddie. Paul Sunderland says Mentalism book recommendation, Peace of My Mind by Michael Murray. Thank you for that, Paul. I don't know about that. Do you want to get the book in?
Yeah.
Write it down. Doug Thornton says Barry Richardson's books are excellent for mentalism. That's a good call. Yeah, I was lucky enough to meet Barry back in the late 90s, I think it was. At the Portsmouth Magic Circle. No, early 2000s. Yeah, he did a lecture tour there. Very good. Very impressive. Predictogram is an epic app. Defo, check it out from Illusionist, says Jordan. Simon King says the box set by Illusionist is a great mentalism set. Nigel Quinn, book review tonight? Not tonight. No. Unfortunately, running out of time, Nigel. Jordan Davies, how's Boba, by the way? She's doing as well as far as I know, Jordan. You'll have to watch the beginning of the show if you missed that part about her being at the vets at the moment. Ottar says Alex and Dave not knowing who Jason Voorhees is, and then not knowing about Among Us, popular computer game. Jason is going to mock you guys mercilessly when he gets back.
Look, I've seen. So I know what Jason will be playing Super Mario and watching Paw Patrol or something. He won't know who Jason Voorhees is. Or
well, I remember the name Jason from Halloween. Friday the 13th. I remember the name Jason, but I would never have known his surname. I just remember Jason, but I couldn't think of it at the beginning. But my mind is going today. Mine is always elsewhere. Competition time, says Chris Watts. Have a good night weekend. All doggers, says Walter Ottar. Any book on mentalism by Max Maven will be a good pick. Yeah, good call. Right, okay, so it's a very quick giveaway today. We are going to give away this, the Uri Geller trilogy. Now, the reason we're giving this away is these originally came with a spoon that was signed, I believe, wasn't it? It was a bent spoon that was signed. A customer received this. There was no bent spoon in that one, which is weird because we were sure we sent it to him. So he returned it to us and we sent him another one. And it is very slightly damaged at the top there, just on the box. I don't know if you can see that little bit of a crease on the box there. So it is still...
Would you sign a bent spoon for people?
Could we include a bent happily spoon? Bent a spoon.
We'll have a Dave Bunsell spent.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what.
Spent spoon. I can't even say it. Spent.
Coffee stain spoons.
Yeah. We'll do. Well used. You'll see the standard of our washing up now.
Right, there we go.
Right.
There is one of our spoons. I can stick it on my nose first if you want. Hold your hands out like this for me. They are think hot, concentrate. Do you feel something happening?
Feel something? Yeah, it's going on.
Yeah. Ooh, wow. There we are. And it's bent. There we are.
Bent
so there's a bent spoon. I don't know if I can twist it back. It's twisted. Oh no. I don't know what happened there. Right, okay. So yeah, there's a twisted bent up spoon. And if somebody wants that with it, I will happily sign it. Just say yes or no. So this is, it is signed. How much are these going for, Alex, normally?
Oh, God, loads.
I think they're quite expensive. We've only got a few of them left. We had loads originally, but they've all gone. So yeah, Yuri has signed it on the box. It says it's a little bit damaged, but we're going to give it away to one lucky winner today.
Oh. We should have to do this on that. £89.
£89. So somebody is going to get a bargain.
Well, I mean, actually, if we were going to do them with a Dave,
Well,
Bonsall bent spoon, then they wouldn't be £89, would
I
it? It
can
would
see.
be...
Sorry.
Well,
Oh, it'll be 189 back, yeah.
Well, no, £8.99. So never mind.
Well, I can see a picture of my face ballooned in the back of this, so I've drawn my face on the back. No, I haven't. So I've written a playing card on the back of here, and basically, as from now, the first person that tells me the playing card written on the back of this gets to win that. Go for it. You can have as many goes as you want. It's different to the normal one. So the first person to name this playing card that comes up on my screen is going to win it. So I'm not going to tell anyone what it is. Everyone's going to put their cards in. It's going to go crazy until somebody gets it. I'm going to put this up on here.
You know what? I'm genuinely quite excited.
Hang on. I need to reverse that. There we go. So I'm going to...
Come on, people. Come on.
Put this on here, and we're going to scroll down, and it's the first person who is going to get that one over there.
No.
So I'm not going to say if anyone's close, but I will stop when the first person gets to it.
Oh, we should be. Can we not
You
say
can have
higher
as
or
many
lower?
guesses this time. It's the first time you can have as many guesses as you want. Oh, somebody's got
Oh!
it. Jo, you have got it. It is in fact the King of Diamonds. Well done.
Good
So
shout.
yeah. So Jo, Pedro, do you want to write that down, Alex?
Yeah.
Oh, that was quick and easy, yeah. So, Jo, congratulations, you were the first person. He only had one guess as well. So, yeah, you have won the Yuri Geller one with the King of Diamonds spoon. If you do want me to sign it and send the spoon, just say you want me to send it, but I can't see why you really want my spoon. It's covered in coffee stains. But if you do, let me know. And that is yours. So, there we are. Right, I'll just quickly catch up on any last comments and then we'll say goodbye.
Joe, if we haven't got your address, then ping it to info@propdog.co.uk.
Yeah, good call. Yeah.
And I can straight out.
Yeah. So, Ottar says, if I win the prize, I want the spoon, but not the DVDs. Okay, well, Jo, if you want to donate your spoon to Ottar, we'll send it across to Ottar. Yeah, my signed spoon. If you do want the spoon, then Ottar, if you really want one, mate, I will rub them on Alex's bum and send it to you signed as well. There we go. So, unfortunately, no one else got it anyway. So, there we are. Thank you for all those who entered. Wow, loads of people there. Double backer says Benjamin Edwards. Damn it, you got it right. Booby prize. 6 of hearts not damaged, but a bent box by Bonsall the Bender. Do you know what? No one else got the King of Diamonds. Oh, look at Michael Bryan. He's got 3 in one go.
Well, cunning, doing them all in the same post. That's quite cunning,
Mick. Still no one else got
cunning.
it. My word. They're still writing cards now.
Yeah.
I think Jay must have played back in slow motion. Still no one else. God, there's a lot of comments there. That was pretty quick. God, that did go crazy, didn't it? Still no one gets it. Tom, see Tom Ludington's put one there. Tom, where would I send it to, mate? The boat in Tenerife.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell, more comments. Loads of people. Can I just have the spoon, says Nigel.
Oh, wait, last thing, we'll make them available on the website.
We don't have no teaspoons in the morning, are we? Try and make a coffee, we can't. Guys, you can start calling cards now, you know. Still going up. My word.
It's been one. Right, come on.
Oh, wow, that's a lot. John Middleton.
John Middleton.
Well, John, in theory, you did get it there, but you didn't call. You just called an ace. The only card there is actually the King of Diamonds in theory, because he didn't put diamonds after any of the other ones. Yeah. Second time, says Jo. Same card as before. Have a good weekend, lads. That was from Andy. George says, please can I have a spoon? Anyone wants a spoon, drop us an email. We'll bend the spoon, sign it and send it to you. Okay, just drop us an email though, don't do it on here, because then we can confuse Mila in the morning when she comes in on Monday. I donate a spoon to Ottar, says Jo. Thank you, Jo. I'll send a spoon to you, Ottar. I'd love a spoon, says George. Nice then, guys. See you next week, says who's that? Thomas. Martin says, have a good weekend, guys. Jonas says, Ottar, only want another projectile with someone else's fingerprint and DVD on it. Yes. It's going to have Jason's fingerprint. Jason, just make us a cup of coffee with a spoon, will you? Liam says, what do you think about the new abstract effects trick? Too late, Liam. Ask us next week, I'm afraid, buddy. Roy Brownlow, can I have a fork for me chips? Simon Carter says, great weekend, chaps. Thanks to Fab Live. George says, can I have a spoon, guys? George, drop us an email, buddy, and remind us. We'll send it in the morning. Spoon, please. Don't ask on here, guys. Have a good weekend. Thank you all for joining us. And Tom just said quickly, put it in a sealed bottle. I'll pick it up. How could you throw an arm? Right, see you later, guys. See you later, Tom. Take care, buddy. And have a good weekend, folks. Bye.